Hello
And welcome
to BB21. Is that a new thing, just saying a couple of words each?
to BB on Blast. You trailed off with a laugh over the blast there.
Oh.
You get the brand in there.
Blast. Go on. Sponsored by?
This week's episode is sponsored by our generous benefactor, JM. He sent us a donation and an email and said, Lindsay and Gaz, thanks for all you do for us.
Oh, that's nice. That makes it sound like we're in the trenches.
I'm a long-time listener, back to the bile days.
Yeah, old school.
Gutted
Keeping it real.
Gutted that UK ended Big Brother.
The glory days.
So happy you guys are fuck off. You guys are carrying on with the US and Canada. Thanks again from Vineland, or Vineland, do you think?
Vineland. You sound like an American in England.
New Jersey.
Oh, that's
US.
He's from New Jersey.
The little guy with the glasses. Is that where he's from?
I don't know.
Me neither. It's from JM.
Thank you so much. That was very unexpected to hear from a listener back from that far who's not been in touch before.
If you will.
Well, they might have been in touch before and I've forgotten.
Oops.
It's highly possible. That is a blast from the past and a very welcome one. Thank you.
And thank you. With that donation, we've got ourselves a couple of bottles of wine.
With that donation,
what?
Here wed. No. We've got. Gaz has bought some horrible rosé prosecco.
It's growing on
absolutely gross. We're getting attacked by flying ants.
It's actually carver.
If you want to, that's what explains it. If you
like
want
a carver.
If you want to sponsor the next episode of BB on Blast, just send us a donation. We'll give you a mention at the start.
Yeah, go to bbonblast.com and have a look for our PayPal link.
We'll say your Twitter handle, we'll say anything you want. Just give us a script to read, we'll say it.
Do you remember we used to say we'd never actually ask you for a donation?
Oh, when was that?
Oh, just one
that
time.
Was the glory days, the bile days.
We were balling.
I know, but, you know... Yeah, but to be fair, it's not like we've got adverts. We ain't got no Patreon group.
I hate all that stuff.
Yeah, it's as real as it can be.
Realer than any diary room you'll see on Big Brother USA.
Ding. Okay, so before we talk about the episode, we've only got one episode because
fuck all's happened.
The schedule
has everything's happened at the same time. It's weird, isn't it?
The schedule has fucked us because we were getting an extra episode, but now
that scheduling was really good for us.
But now
Love Island started. Is that the problem?
Oh, if you like abs, you'll like. It's an advert saying, if you like abs,
abs and more abs.
Fuck off. The only abs I like is on CBB doing the swan apple.
My friend with a spider in the garden. If you haven't seen that series, get involved.
Don't. It's a terrible series.
Was it?
Yeah, it's
awful. It the one with
That's
Lauren
one from
Harris?
GIF. Yeah.
God,
it's the worst. It was the Pits. It's the worst CBB series ever. Well, probably. But anyway, bring back Big Brother. So
you see, on the note of Big Brother UK, you see that Rylan was saying we've got an announcement coming this week, and everyone was getting excited about. Every response was about Big Brother and gifts from Big Brother and everything. It wasn't going to be Big Brother.
No.
We all knew it wasn't going to be.
It's about Supermarket Sweep.
I think we should go on that, don't you?
No.
Oh, come on, I'd love to go on that with you.
You go on that with someone else. It's like Walt and Jesse from Breaking Bad did a thing like something's coming up, blah blah blah, like the actors who play them, and then they were like doing a whiskey advert basically. It's like, oh come on! I was looking at the comments and everyone's like, I can't wait to try this whiskey. I was like, you absolute nuts. Like, you shouldn't do your fans like that. Like, not Rylan, because he's allowed to get
people were saying that Rylan should have said, it's not BB UK related, but I've got an announcement coming. But I don't think he should. Well, that doesn't owe us anything.
Depends what gifts he wants.
We're all hanging on Rylan's everywhere because he might say something about Big Brother. Like, no, he's got a life and a career outside of Big Brother, and you've got to accept that.
That's the trouble. Once you're associated with Big Brother, you can't bloody escape
That's
it.
True.
You're tainted.
Whoever off Big Brother, isn't it?
You know, I don't even say I like Big Brother in my new job because I don't want them to listen to my podcast. I'm just keeping that area of my life.
Well, you can just keep it quiet now.
Yeah, because now if I said I liked it, they'd be like, you what? And I used to say it anyway. Imagine now. God, the shame. Anyway.
What are we talking about today?
So we've got one episode to cover, and then we're going to watch the veto together.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about these issues that are going on in the house as well.
First, you know when we recorded our last podcast?
What happened?
All this fucking race shit had already kicked off, and there's us going, oh, I quite like Jackson. You know that?
Actually already kicked off and you didn't notice.
I don't know why no one told us. It would have been nice.
Oh.
Well, I suppose we do say no spoilers, but...
That's true. In fact, someone did mention something and you had to go at them. No, it wasn't even about that, though, I think.
Did I? That don't sound like me.
I know that was this week when we were talking on Twitter about the race
No,
issues.
because someone goes,
mentioned Kerry being on the block.
Yeah, that's different. So, okay, to clarify what we mean by no spoilers, we don't want to know who HOH is. We don't want to know who veto
gameplay
person
moves,
is.
basically.
Yeah, but any scuttlebutt, any gossip, any
Please
who's having sex with who, I've got the red string out for who's having sex with who. Alfie told me.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've got that. That's the stuff we do want to know. Any like funny shit, we want to know that. It's the only thing we don't know is who's won the comps, basically, isn't it?
True.
So yeah, everything else, tell us, because we ain't gonna look it up. 'Cause it's too lazy. So yeah, as we posted our podcast, I was going to say, I know it's podcast.
It's a podcast. Yeah, you're thinking about crosswords.
No, I was
again.
thinking about I was thinking about postcards for some reason. Oh dear.
Because we're outside, then we're on holiday.
As we posted last week, then we were suddenly told about all this race stuff that was kicking off. That video that was doing the rounds, that was
Should we play that out?
Dark.
Should we get a little bit of audio from the house on it?
We
because I don't think a lot
should.
of people have seen it, because it didn't have that many likes and retweets. But then who's going to like racism? It's awkward, isn't it, if you put a love heart on it?
Yeah, we should play it for the people who've not heard it.
Yeah.
Can you get it up?
I can get it up.
Oh. Well. How are you going to find it, though?
Because I retweeted it.
Because we're going to talk about that now.
Oh, we're going to go right into the hard-hitting issues.
But while you're doing that, I'll talk about who's having sex with who in the house, if you want to know.
Yeah, please tell me.
Here we go. So...
A few people are bed hopping, aren't they?
Yeah. So, we knew that Jackson and Catherine had sex, didn't we? So now Jackson...
not showmans.
No. But now Jackson likes Holly, which we saw in that episode, didn't we?
The wine safari girl?
Yeah, the funny one with the funny face. So he likes her now, but they've not had sex. But guess who's having sex now?
Is it Cliff and Tony, whatever he's called? Leg kick.
Who? Tommy
and Cliff.
Yeah, that's right.
He likes a daddy, Tommy, I've heard.
Oh, Cliff. Oh, God.
He's had a salad tossed in his face.
On the accent. For the second time this year.
Yeah, for the second time.
So, anyway.
Let me just think about who actually logically might be having sex. It's going to be... Oh, is it Nick and someone?
Well, yes.
Nick and...
This isn't confirmed, but this is highly thought.
Was it like highly thought?
Yeah.
Hotly rumoured?
Yeah.
Is it... Who's the one that's not... Is it Sis? Is it her?
He likes her.
Is that anal ice?
Yeah.
Okay.
He likes her, but he's had sex with someone else, apparently.
Oh, you've got to tell what you can get.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Bella.
No!
Yeah.
Bella!
Well, I think he's more suited to Bella. But what about Bella's mum?
Exactly.
She's going to be fuming.
Gosh, she's going to be disowned.
Isn't it? But yeah, apparently he had sex with Bella, but then he was going, oh, I like Sis still.
Why are they all fucking this year?
I don't know. Love Island do that. Love Island, isn't it?
CBS has gone, look.
Yeah.
We've got this new show on the block.
Yeah.
On the block. You better up your game.
Yeah. That's right. So, anyway, the other two people who have definitely had sex, twice now, in the HOH shower. That's a clue, in the HOH shower. Who's HOH?
Jackson.
No.
Oh, Christy. No. I've forgotten who's HOH.
Stupid fuck.
Who is HOH?
Jack.
Yeah. Oh, he's moved on to Holly, no?
No, that's Jackson who's moved on to Holly. This is good
Jack.
podcasting.
Not Jackson.
Yeah, Jack.
I'm confusing these two
Aquaman.
Again. Aquaman. Who would he fuck?
Not my Jack.
Not Christy.
No, he wants... This is the interesting part. He wants to get off with Christy, but Christy's a lesbian, and she said...
Oh, yeah, she was with Tommy's mum. I mean, Tommy's grandma.
Imagine Tommy's mum.
Tommy's aunt.
She has told him...
More about that.
She has told him, no, I'm not into boys, but I think he sees her as a challenge because she's a lesbian. Yeah, but she may have her head turned as well. She's slept with guys before.
Right.
So, yeah, that's...
So Jackson's sleeping with anal eyes.
No,
Jack is sleeping with anal eyes.
Yeah.
Who's the one safari person? Not her.
Holly.
I can't picture Holly. She's got a fucked
pretty.
up face.
She's got her eyes are a bit far apart. She's very pretty. She's got nice
too much
hair.
Botox.
That's Wine Safari.
Right.
Annalise is like pretty and young looking, very young looking with dark hair, dark straight hair.
Has Holly not been in the edit or something? Because I don't remember what she is.
Holly's the one who's like a puffer fish.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway.
Is she cute or not?
The point is, Holly, no, she looks plastic. The point is, Jack come out of having sex with Sis.
Yeah.
/ anal lice. This is confusing because everyone's got 2 fucking names. And he said he still likes Christy. Like, at the same time, Holly was saying to the others, oh, I slept with Jack and he's got a big dick, apparently.
Oh, she said it's the biggest dick I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I've never had a dick that big inside me.
Yeah. But...
I thought she only, like, sucked him off.
Oh, in the shower? But they got cameras in that shower.
No, I don't think so. Not in the actual cubicle.
I've sucked someone off in the shower.
Me
and
too. You got a right mouthful of bubbles, don't you?
You feel like you're drowning. It's like being waterboarded. I wouldn't recommend it. Sounds sexy on...
It is a bit sexy.
It is sexy, but then it's like...
Is it a public shower?
No, it's on holiday. Yeah, I'm not an animal.
Mine was. It was in a spa, but it was private. Though.
One of those spas, eh? And you're worried about germs. So, yeah, that's it. That's all the scuttlebutt, all the sexual
that
scuttlebutt.
penis is very clean.
Ew.
Let's mention that.
Ew, what penis?
Lindsay sliding through the one that I was sucking in the shower.
Oh. Listeners, I apologise.
But Lindsay's just flicking through pictures on her iPad there, and a picture of Frankie Grande's Pride outfit came up.
Benjamin Fowler posted it on our Facebook page, and it's a very nice picture if you want to go and look at it. So, did you get the racist video up?
Oh,
for fuck's sake. That's why I was talking about that.
In the who was fucking who conversation.
That's why I was talking about that, to give you time.
Yeah, I got it.
I don't think you're going to be able to hear it very well.
So, let's just give a shout out to this...
Yeah, shout out that person, because I like that person.
A shout out to Adoomies 1. So that's ADOOMIES.
And her name is Yas.
Well, I don't know if that's her real name.
Oh,
but
no. Well, obviously not.
Yes, Queen.
Hold on, is this the second one or the first one?
No, this is the first one.
Yeah, I don't want the second one because it's not as good. The first one's more scandalous.
Well, she's made a compilation.
But look, read what she said.
I tried to make a compilation of just some of the racist comments / action that has been made by Jackson, Mikey, is it?
Mickey.
Mickey, yeah. And John.
John?
In brackets, Jack. Yeah, I don't know why John and
John
and Jack.
Stop giving these people 2 names. It's too much.
No, Kirkwood Matthew. Full name.
Wow.
In the Big Brother 21
in case you wanted to ring his employer.
Yeah, I think John's going by the name Jack. So in case he does fuck up.
Oh, is he?
He's got the fallback. I don't know, though.
I see.
I mean, the fact that he looks like Action Man. Oh, no. That's
Action
not him. That's not him, is it? Yeah, it is. Jack is Aquaman, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's
Can you get
giveaway,
things right, please?
Try.
Hold on, go back. We'll explain as it goes along if needed.
She's fucking toxic and says shit like that. Like she said something. She said something that I met with her.
Kemi is the cancer of the house.
It's fine, and there won't even be a back door. Like it's like, bitch, you're fucking going up, and you can play for your veto, but I'm gonna fuck you up. Fucking Kemi makes me want to fucking stomp a mud hole through her chest.
Oh, Sam.
I'm not fixing to let a child sit here and affect my game.
Child.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna work him from the inside out. I'm gonna take his soul.
Oh, that's not so good.
Without him even knowing it. He's gonna think he's trying to get mine, but no. Alright.
Who said they're gonna take David's soul?
Jackson.
He said he went in to go to the bathroom right after David did.
Oh, yeah, saying he's
I guess
kissing
there was urine all on the floor right in front of it. And he said it's got to be David because it's never happened before and it was right beforehand.
There's no way
you want to piss this house off real quick.
Starts with the bathroom.
But then they're basically saying they're going to start doing it and don't
halfway thinking every time I go in there.
They do.
Yep. But she got threats.
He terrifies me.
He terrifies me.
He's the cancer of the house.
I was like, it's a really peaceful place, and I told him we could...
He's probably scared of you or so. Or like he wishes he could be.
I don't know that flame thing, do you?
Blue
I don't
flame.
understand what I mean.
Brown flame. Oh.
That was really...
Fuck off with that.
David. About the...
You read some book and just wanted to do something. Remember, you basically evicted him and put him in the
Yeah.
house by himself for 15
Fuck
days.
him, I'll put him out again. Don't feel bad about it.
You will.
You just sound like me and Kemi when I first heard the Kemi stuff.
I want to mule kick him in the teeth.
The aggression.
I'll read the book, how to be a superior leader turn out. You got beat by Kimmy, Cliff, and fucking Jessica. Go plane traffic with that fucking book. Go back to Mexico. Go back to
He's moaning about the book again.
It'd be told him to go back to Mexico.
If you don't want
Is
to
that when it's supposed to be, or is he just like
go back in the game. I'll put you on the
some sort of
block.
image?
Oh no, it's Jessica who's from Mexico, I think.
Oh.
Piece of shit.
He's still talking about David.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm upset. A little bit.
This one is debatable, isn't it? Can you actually hear it? Apparently it's debatable.
Oh, is it?
Apparently. Can you hear it?
I'll promise with him. Working from the inside out.
He won't last.
No.
Try again. But it says I wouldn't fuck with an N-word, bro. But apparently some other people think it's not that. But I couldn't tell myself.
I'm open for a little bit. Just sit there. I'm not gonna let him get under my skin. I won't fuck with nigger, bro.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I think.
Well, sure, we can get thrown out for that.
Well, you'd think so, but...
Mind you.
Talk about it, innit?
Yeah.
What, Rodrigo?
Oh, sees David on the screen and imitates a monkey. That was.
Yeah. So that's the first one. There is another one as well, but we don't need to... You said it's not as damning.
It's not as damning, but also that's enough.
Yeah, true.
But that person said they felt sick having to make that video.
By far the hardest edit I've ever made. There is so much content that I could make 10 parts. Honestly, sickening to watch.
Yeah, I felt sick watching it, didn't you?
It was just... So I've been really surprised. Like you said, would you not get thrown out for using the N-word? Because we know that in UK Big Brother, that stuff is taken really, really seriously. And I was actually...
Fuck off.
Well, it was disappointing when Rodrigo wasn't evicted for that.
That was the first time that had ever happened that you got away with that. At the start of the decline. As if it hadn't started many years back.
If anything, it was getting better at that point.
True.
But, yeah, for me it's shocking that CBS is obviously a huge national broadcaster in America and is letting this happen on their show, even though it's not in the edit. It's still happening on their website, on their live feeds, and they're not doing anything to reprimand or address it in any way.
They never do until there's absolute uproar. It's the same thing that happened on BB15. They just hid it and hid it and hid it until they couldn't hide it no more. It's exactly the same thing they do now.
Odd because they do have the power to cut out the live feeds because they've got a delay on those feeds as well, but they don't. Because it's just so widespread.
Because it's so prevalent, they have to cut the live feeds every 2 seconds. Yeah. Here's my theory. Yeah. Are they trying to sink Big Brother because of Love Island? What? I'm joking. It's a real theory.
It's one way to take it down, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
this is what we were talking about with someone the other day about how do they deliberately cast racists, or is it a surprise to them? Is it impossible to not? Yeah. Are there so many you can't, which I don't believe, or is it a surprise to them when these people come out with racist things, or are they waiting for them to come out with racist things
in order to up interest?
To get people watching?
I don't know. If anything, this should be getting people to turn off. It makes me feel like we should be watching it all. Does it not make you feel
loads
like
of people have said they've turned off. Yeah. And I was listening to Julie Girl, and they were so excited the first week, and then the second week they were just like, oh, fuck this mess. It's just like, I just feel sorry for them, and I feel sorry for anyone who's excited, and then they just feel disappointed and sad.
It does seem to happen recurrently on US Big Brother, right? There was comments last year on the live feed, and there was...
Your eyes look a nice colour.
Really?
Gaz just took off his sunglasses. I'm quite dazzled by his blue eyes. I don't notice your eyes normally.
That's because I have my glasses on, I suppose. I've got no glasses right now.
I've thrown him off now.
Yeah, you've thrown me off.
Giving him a compliment.
But last year, they did have to talk in the diary room to some of the housemates, right? And
about
they
what?
made a statement.
It was being racist last year.
Wasn't it like, if I get this tan, I'm going to look like I'm from the ghetto or something like that?
Yeah, it was Rachel and Angela, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
But they come out of it unscathed, and then CBS are still using Angela and Tyler to advertise Love Island and shit like that. Like, they don't care.
It says it all, doesn't it?
And what did I say? I was like, is it just the fact that this company, CBS, doesn't intervene kind of scares me at the extent of the problem that must be existing in America, because it's just ignored.
CBS got all white casting crew. They have Julie presenting, who admitted she had surgery to try and make herself look whiter.
That's
what?
That's part of this. The problem with the brand.
That's adding to the problem.
Right. Most people probably don't know that about her, though. Although she did talk about it recently on the
people do know about that.
Talk, didn't
well,
she
ain't on the talk no more, is she? Old Moon Bears. Hold on, I made some notes about the whole race or something.
I've actually got something else to add that you didn't know about as well.
Add away.
I've actually got a little bit of comment and analysis.
Oh, anal lice.
So I've reached out to a few people to try and get some
you?
input, didn't I, this week on this podcast about the way the way Big Brother UK handles this kind of issue, and not just racism but discrimination and any bullying and how we deal with it compared to how America does.
Yeah.
Now, none of those people responded.
We thought of some good people as well, didn't we?
Yeah, and we contacted Dina, who we thought had a hard time, and
Deborah
didn't really come to anything. There was no repercussions for the person that was perpetrated.
There was the opposite of repercussions. He was given 50 grand.
Who was that, Connor?
Yeah.
Awful. We reached out to Deborah, who was obviously part of a massive a big intervention from production when that all kicked off with
and
Lowton.
Was the subject of racism. Even if it was undercover racism, it was still racism.
More externally than internally, no?
Yeah. Portrayed as the angry black woman and all that shit.
And also a producer who obviously didn't feel it was possible for them to comment on it because
But look, we're trying people. So, what did you get?
I got my boyfriend to watch the clips and have a talk about it.
Did you know Gaz's boyfriend is black?
Yeah, and also just this week we had a discussion about race just came up, and
you were saying he doesn't like the person of colour, which caused a bit of debate.
Yeah, that was true. That was true. This was not part of that discussion. This was more recently.
No.
I didn't question him about that
matter.
subject. He just didn't feel like it was I don't know.
He doesn't see himself like that. Yeah.
He didn't like the term.
It's fair enough.
What it was, he was talking to someone about, gay pride in London. Stonewall a couple of years ago pulled out of it because they thought it was so non-representative of non-white people.
Okay.
And he was talking to someone from Stonewall who was from Pride.
To explain to Americans what Stonewall is.
But Americans, it's from...
Oh, it's from America, is it?
Okay. Stonewall Uprising, which this year we're celebrating or marking...
I obviously don't know what it is.
We're marking...
I know the name, but I don't know.
Since it happened.
Okay.
Was the start of the gay rights movement in New York in a bar called the Stonewall.
Oh.
Yeah, and there's various, I don't think the full story is really understood. There's various, theories of where it was triggered from, but there is an idea that it was initially from a trans black person that started it. But it's really hard to credit someone who started a movement.
Yeah, true.
Like that.
Because everyone goes first.
Anyway, Stonewall's also a charity.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Rights. Yeah. And he was talking to a representative from Pride London, which is also a non-profit organisation, and he questioned about why Stonewall had pulled out of it recently because they'd said there was not enough representation for non-white people in Pride London, and there's now a Black Pride as well, which happens the day after.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so the main Pride happens in central London on a Saturday, and then the Black Pride follows on a Sunday in some other part of London, which was just last weekend.
And also, I was talking to... Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
I was talking to someone about Pride at work, an older gay guy, and he was saying just how commercial it is now and how it's just a shit show.
Yeah, I think there's a bit of debate this year about is Pride a party or a protest?
Yeah.
Back in the day, it was a protest for people's rights. Now,
he said he used to get spit on at Pride, and that no network would cover it on TV, and now everyone is clowering to rainbow up.
It's amazing how much people have rainbowed up this year, and every mainstream fashion brand has had a Pride range of clothing.
It's just pointless.
I don't know. I think it's nice. As a gay person, I think it's nice because I can go to H&M and if I want to, I can buy socks that say Proud on them.
Not the clothing. The clothing has a point to it, but just changing your logo to a rainbow is pointless.
Yeah, that is pointless. So my banking app has got a rainbow logo.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, how long are you going to keep that like that? Look, Barclays.
Yeah. Oh, but people don't want to take it down too soon because we've been having that discussion at our work that we put a rainbow on our logo, but we're not doing enough to help because I work with teenagers, well I don't personally, but our organisation does, and saying, well, we're saying we're doing this, but what are we actually doing to help gay teenagers? So when we put ours out, we actually did a social media post saying we're not doing enough and we want to make sure we do more next year. So it's kind of like a caveat if people slagged us off. But also the truth that we were going to do more next year, rather than I've just seen so many Wish rainbowing up that. It's just
and also supermarkets have put posters up, and it's what, gays shop here? Is that what you're trying to say?
It's stupid. But yeah, you're right. Clothes and stuff is cool. The more rainbows on things, the better. I love
you
rainbows.
love
I do.
kitsch.
I do.
Also, oh god, I'm going off topic here, but like,
No, it's
do you know what? I
interesting.
used to not really feel anything about the rainbow flag. I didn't really like it. I thought it was kind of garish, and I didn't like.
Garish.
I didn't like really being
Mother Nature.
associated with it.
What have you bestowed this upon us?
And now,
the sun's out.
just more recently, I've started to like feel a bit more like aligned with that.
You should
with
be.
that. And I think maybe because I met my boyfriend at a Pride event.
Yeah.
But
Sorry, I shouldn't tell you what you should be.
Like this year, I've been like really looking forward to the Pride season, and I'm really looking forward. This weekend, I'm going to Croydon Pride.
Are you?
Yeah,
Who
next
knew?
Next month, I've got Brighton Pride. So like, I'm really
is it next month, Brighton Pride?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Pride was all like the same month.
In a Pride month, I think it's become a bit bigger than Pride month these days. But,
Yeah.
Anyway, we were at this event. Dan was talking to a white representative of Pride London about this race issue and this non-representation within Pride London, and she used the term, "Oh, we've got loads of people of colour working for us," and he just felt a little bit like,
okay.
about it. Like, he didn't really like it.
What, he felt was tokenistic?
Possibly, or it was just like, it's almost like saying, "I've got a load of black friends."
Yeah.
So that's how he felt about it. So that probably clarifies the whole comment that I made last
Okay,
week.
that makes sense. Yeah.
And just the other day we were talking about his experience of racism, and to be honest,
What is his experience of racism?
well, I don't want to divulge it because I feel like it's quite personal, and he's recorded something for us.
Okay, well, let's listen
so
to
he'll
that.
say what he wants to say. But I was a little taken aback by how hurt he'd been by something that had been said, which I think my instinct was to say, yeah, but you shouldn't take that to heart because that person basically deserves nothing but pity because they're so small-minded. But really, the truth is you can't really explain the feeling that someone gets from a remark, and it kind of like hit me.
And also, I get that feeling, and I'm not black, so can you imagine how amplified that is when you are actually black to get that feeling? And also, it's disgusting.
This situation, if you're a black house guest inside that environment, how do you actually feel?
You're already you're outnumbered. You're always outnumbered in the house. There's never a good mix of people. The casting process always puts 1, 2, 3 black people, 1 Asian person if you're lucky.
Isn't it,
yeah,
as well?
It's not representative of society. If they put in 4 black people, 4 Latino people, 4 Asian people, and 4 white people. Can you imagine what a great show it'd be? Yeah. It would be such a great show, and that's not being tokenistic. That's representation
as well. I mean, there is this year, but there's like never.
But there's never, exactly. There's like never a chance of gay sex.
No, exactly.
Yeah,
but we've seen in UK Big Brother interesting dynamics between multiple
Brian
gay.
and Josh.
Yeah, Brian and Josh. Exactly what I was thinking of.
I know.
Charlie and Rodrigo.
Yeah, the sort of only gay in the village sort of thing.
Yeah. I hate that.
Yeah,
when you're the only gay and someone just assumes you're going to sleep with them.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Actually, I had that when I was living in Thailand, and there was like an American guy that was around in the sort of social circles, and he goes to me one time as like a party at my house. I think he goes, "So when are we going to fuck?" And I was
God!
Like, what? Like
you wish, mate.
It's never ever in my radar. Like what?
Yeah,
it's weird, and people have that mentality.
It's hilarious.
So Dan has sent this. It's quite long, but it's also very.
How long is it?
Something like 15 minutes.
Jesus Christ! Can I get a drink then?
Well, yeah. Shall we?
Yeah, let's
get
a
drink for this.
I can need one. I'm going to use the loo as well. All right, let's pause. Okay, we're back.
We've got to top up.
Just to say, we're outside, so if you can hear background piano playing, it's my neighbour.
Oh yeah, got a weird backing track going on. Ding, 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 ding.
Right, we've had a gossip, we've eaten some crisps, and now we're going to play Dan's message.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Hi everyone. I imagine I've already been introduced, but I'll just do it again, I guess. My name's Daniel. I'm Gaz's boyfriend. And first of all, thanks, Gaz, for giving me the opportunity to share my thoughts and feelings on racism. I'm going to try and make this relevant to Big Brother. I think it's the only fair thing to do. Otherwise, there's no point on me being part of this podcast. So I'm very grateful, guys, for you giving me the time. And without further ado, let me begin on my view of racism. And again, as I said, I'm going to relate this to a couple of clips that Gaz has shared with me from the Big Brother house.
One thing I will say is throughout this...
Why are you pausing it?
He refers to John a lot, and that's because that
Who's
tweet
John?
referred to Jack as John.
Oh, okay.
So whenever he says
Oh,
John,
it
he's
means
going to mean Jack.
That's okay. We can't get it right, so it's fine.
So before I start, I just want to say it's incredibly difficult to explain to most white people about racism, and by most, I really, really, really do mean the vast majority of white people really struggle to understand racism other than a very surface level grasp of it. Now, there's one clip I saw when John made a comment about David Novi being the house guest's slave, and there was a female house guest, I don't know the name, I'm really sorry, and she pipes up straight away and she goes, "Hey, you can't say that," and that is the moment where I rolled my eyes, because that is a clear-cut example of this surface-level understanding of racism that most white people tend to have. Now, if that makes you feel uncomfortable and you are white, that's very unfortunate, because people who aren't white have always felt uncomfortable being victims of racism. So if you are finding this hard to hear, I really do suggest you continue listening, because perhaps it's about time that your eyes and ears were opened up. So this surface level understanding of racism really falls into a black and white category of things you can say and things you can't say. Now, we make things very black and white and simple when we try and teach children how to navigate their world. So we teach children, you can say these words, you can't say these words. And then as they grow up, they learn more about history. As children grow up and become adults, they learn more about religion. As children grow up and become adults, they learn more about geography, politics. However, racism doesn't seem to follow that same trajectory. It is stuck in this field, in this black and white field, in this really simple, broken down field of words you can say and words you can't say. And whilst that is very relevant and very important, and we all know language is incredibly important, it is not enough. There needs to be more development, because, as I said, it is incredibly difficult to make white people understand racism on the same level as a non-white person understands it. So, let's continue.
He is a teacher.
That female housemate that piped up and said, "Hey, you can't say that." Again, that goes back to that very black and white surface level understanding. But there was no follow-up. There was nothing that female housemate, house guest did
Get the terms right.
to protect David and Ovi from further ridicule and from further dehumanization. And the word slave obviously has some very ugly connotations, and I guarantee that house guest buried her head in the sand and promptly forgot about it as quick as she could, because the truth is it's very hard to deal with, it's a very ugly topic, and it does make people feel incredibly uncomfortable. However, if you're a victim of that racism, you won't just feel uncomfortable, you'll feel robbed, you'll feel dehumanized, and dehumanization is one way that you can really cause someone to feel like nothing. And John and Jackson go on to dehumanize the non-white housemate. So I've seen a clip of Jackson making monkey gestures upon seeing David. Again, likening a person to a monkey. Not only is it cheap, very unintelligent, but it's very offensive. It's not nice, it's nasty, and ultimately it's dehumanizing. You've taken that person's humanity away, and you've likened them to a monkey. It's an animal, it's not a person. There's another moment where he says blue flames and then changes it to brown flames, which, again, doesn't make sense. It's a very abstract concept. It's very strange, it's very weird, but it's certainly not human. It's certainly not natural, and it's certainly informed by the colour of that house guest's skin, which again goes on to dehumanize that house guest. There's another clip I saw, and non-white house guests were, I think it was Kemi, she was referred to as cancer. Now, cancer is a disease. It's a growth, it's a tumour, it's a collection it's a collection of cells that slowly sap away energy, they destroy someone's life, and they have such a devastating effect on the people they kill. Cancer is such an ugly disease, and the fact that you can just attach something like cancer, something as serious as cancer, something as devastating, something as hurtful, something as painful as cancer to someone solely based on the fact that they aren't white is so disgusting and intrinsically evil. It's actually quite sickening. There's another moment where a comment is made to Kemi about her having little Chinese eyes. And again, this sets a kind of precedent that being white is a sort of default, and then anything other than that needs extra clarification. Like, what's wrong with her eyes? It's genetics. There's nothing about Bella, I think her name is. There's nothing about Bella's eyes that affect her character, that affects the strength of her character, that affects her personality. It is just the shape of her eyes. But the fact that they mentioned it because she was sat in the sun and squinting and they weren't, sets being white as a default, sets having white features, rather I should say, as a default. There's another moment where John and Jackson go on to further dehumanize a non-white house guest when they simply refer to David as N-word bro. How unfortunate. How ugly. How horrific. And the reason I use those words is because that is the reality of racism. Racism is very ugly. Racism is very horrific. The first thing you notice about someone is the color of their skin. And there's nothing you can do to hide that. If you're a misogynist, you hate women, you can go and attack a woman. However, women have the ability to make themselves appear more masculine. As a man, I have the ability to make myself appear more feminine. I can walk down the street. Okay, I'm very tall. It's very unlikely. But potentially, I could pass as a female. If you're a woman and you'd like to perform the male gender, it's very likely that you can do so, walk down the street, and you can perform the other gender. I'm gay. If I walk down the street without holding my boyfriend's hands, without waving a rainbow flag, without doing something stereotypically gay, it's very unlikely that you'll be able to look at me, ascertain that I'm gay, and use that to discriminate against me.
True.
If I were a lesbian, again, it's very difficult for you to ascertain that I'm a lesbian unless you see me actively and outwardly and openly performing lesbian. If I'm black, there's nothing I can do about that. If I'm Asian, there's nothing I can do about that. If I'm white, there's nothing I can do about that. However, society affords privileges to people that have white skin. And that's the reality of it. And that's what makes racism so hard to deal with. It could potentially be the problem it could potentially be the reason that this network allows this racism to go unchecked and doesn't show it to the viewing public. Perhaps the network cares more about the ratings than it does about the health and well-being and happiness. And I say health, and I'm referring to their mental health here, of the other house guests. Perhaps it could be racists protecting racists. And that's the true ugliness of racism. There have been situations where I've gone and had jobs, and I've looked around the office, and I've seen a sea of white faces, and lo and behold, I haven't gotten the job. Okay, perhaps I wasn't qualified. Perhaps I interviewed poorly. Perhaps my experience wasn't good enough. But it's very telling that things like that happen. However, I can't help but shake the feeling that if I were white, perhaps I would have gotten those jobs. Who knows? I'm not saying it's a guarantee, but I know what I've seen, I know what I've noticed, and I know my experience, and my experience as a black person is very different to an experience of a white person. The reality is, racism is frightening because you don't know who's discriminating against you. You can't see it. You don't see it in someone's eyes. No one wears a badge saying they're a racist. It just happens. It happens to you. People can discriminate against you, and you don't even know that they're discriminating against you. And that is the true evil of racism. Again, the reason that it's so difficult to explain racism to white people in a way that white people will understand empathetically is because of something called systemic knowledge. If you have no knowledge of the system, then you're unable to learn from it. Let's talk about schematic knowledge as well. It's very unlikely that a white person will have schematic knowledge of how racism works. Let's give you an example. If I give you a flowchart and I go through it step by step of how to build a plane engine, and then I give you a box of plane engine parts, I can guarantee that the second I take that flowchart away, you will be unable to build a plane engine. And that's because you have no schematic knowledge of how to build a plane engine. It's not something you're familiar with. You're not a plane engine builder. You're unlikely to know how to build a plane engine. So the chances are you will fail. And it is the same with racism. You're unlikely to be a victim of racism. You don't know how it works if you're not racist yourself, and you are unfamiliar with the myriad of ways that society affords non-white people, or people that aren't white, to be discriminated against. And it's very difficult for white people to understand that because they're very unlikely to become victims of that. And the reality is that is frightening, because we end up in a situation where people say racist things and it's easier to bury our heads in the sand, do nothing about it, and then allow that person that's saying racist things or acting in a racist manner or allowing racism to perpetuate to continue doing so. And the reality is, when John and Jackson start talking about mule kicking people and stomping holes through people's bodies and other disgusting, violent imagery, that actually inspires people to do the same. And actually, I guarantee, if those clips went out on television, there would be people inspired to commit those things, those atrocities, those acts against people who aren't white, for the simple fact that they have seen it justified. And the reason it's justified is because someone has so much evil inside them that they are able to formulate that concept, that idea, utter it aloud to other people and not receive any backlash. And someone viewing that will see the reaction, will read that as a positive reaction, and will be inspired to go out and attack someone simply for the color of their skin. And that's the real danger of these networks. So in a way, it's good that they're not allowing this racism to be broadcast. In a way, it's the best thing they can do to protect people out there. But the reality is, it will go on unstopped. It won't be dealt with. It will continue to perpetuate. It will manifest into something ugly. And this network will have a problem on its hands unless they do something very soon. And I really hope they come to their senses and they take a stand against racism and stomp it out, because it is really, really, really ugly, really hard to deal with, and as aforementioned, incredibly difficult to explain to someone who is unlikely to be a victim of racism. And I'm not saying white people are not discriminated against.
We're not.
However, I think it's very, very, very uncommon in comparison to the experiences of those who aren't white. That's all I have to say. Thank you so much for listening. Again, thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to...
What about me?
Get my thoughts across. It's not often I get to speak like this, so again, thank you so much for listening. Yeah. I also want to say, Lindsay and Gaz worked so hard to prepare them. Okay, Lindsay and Gaz's livers work so hard to get them through these podcasts. But no, they do it for the fans. So just thank you guys so much for supporting my boyfriend and the lovely Lindsay. And I'm going to hand this over to you guys. Thank you so much for giving me the time of day, really. Bye.
Bye.
He ran with it, didn't he?
Giving him the airtime.
I know.
It's eating up that airtime. Thanks, Dan. That was absolutely brilliant. Isn't he sweet? He's so well spoken.
I know.
He's
He
a lot
clearly
posher
put
than
a
you,
lot of
isn't
work-
he?
Oh yeah, he put a lot of work into that as well.
Yeah, he did.
That was definitely quite a scripted. Well, he definitely put some thought and work.
Scripted.
Into that. Not
Cue
necessarily
cards.
scripted, but I think he took time to gather his thoughts.
I could tell he
Put
did.
together what he was going to say, and he'd done a second one that I thought wasn't as strong as that one. But,
Well, bless him.
in the second one, he did say more about all the comments that have been made.
Go on, tell me what he said. Do the cliff notes.
To dehumanize.
Dehumanize is a really good word.
This was a good theme that he picked up on.
It's a really interesting terminology, and that's exactly what it is.
And he said how it would make it easier to then talk about curb stomping someone because you took away the humanity so much.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't do that to a human, but you could do it to something more abstract.
It's pure. What I saw from those clips is pure aggression and anger, pure anger. What are you so angry about? Someone of a different colour existing beside you.
Is it also hard though, under the microscope of Big Brother, to separate what's aggression in a game and what they'd be like on the outside, or do you think this is exactly what they'd be
That was real aggression that we saw. I feel bad.
Because cancer on the house, we've heard that a few times in Big Brother.
I feel
But
bad.
it's interesting the way Dan picked up on it as,
He's right. It is
disease. It's cancer a disease?
Yeah.
That destroys people's lives.
It's disgusting to refer. That's one of the most offensive things, I think. I feel bad that you made Dan watch that now.
Why?
Because it obviously upset him and affected him. What? Well, it did. I just feel bad for every person who has to watch it, including us, but especially black people.
Yeah.
And Dan, no white person is discriminated against, unless you're a woman or old or disabled. But apart from that, they're not.
That's it. That's right. Yeah. Anything else based on Dan's comments?
I just really appreciate him leaving us that message. It was really interesting, and we do
Dan.
we do really, really try and understand. But you can, he's like he said, you can only understand so much.
Because we haven't experienced.
No, we don't know how. It's like my friend Delali says to me, you don't know how it feels to go in a shop and have people watching you walk around, or people clutching their handbag towards them as you walk past them and shit like that. It don't happen to us. No. And she's like a 40-year-old woman. It's like you get treated like, a little kid.
That's so weird.
But yeah, no. What else can we say about that? I think he said it all, hasn't he?
I think that's probably enough said, isn't it?
Hold on. I did make some notes. Yeah, I just said it's not an even playing field. This is another thing that they were saying about Ovi. They were saying he's creepy, he's awkward. They were just saying all this stuff about him.
Did you see this clip where they were actively ignoring him? He was trying to call someone for something.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Like, what are you shouting for, or something? And he was just trying to communicate with another housemate, and they were trying to really sort of ostracize him.
Yeah.
And it's like,
well, how's it going to be now with David and Ovi in the is that? The have-not room or whatever. They ain't got have-nots this year, No have-nots.
Not yet, but maybe comeback would become a have-not.
No, maybe. But yeah, until they even the playing field. But hold on, one thing that Dan did say about them not showing it.
Yeah, well, it might be a good thing because it could inspire people.
I have mixed
feelings
about that.
The problem is they're not taking accountability for what they're creating.
It would be better to just not have those people in it in the first place.
It would be better to make an example of them if they are there.
Yeah, because they could come out, and if you've never watched a live feed, everyone could be like, oh, Jack and Jackson, they're lovely.
Well, I do think I did spot on the highlights edit, they were getting some comedy sound effects and things. And it was,
of course.
Making every effort to paint them out to be people you could back.
Of course.
They're not.
No, they're disgusting. And I felt that feeling of aggression and dehumanisation as well, but I couldn't quite put my finger on it. But it's It's just horrible. I feel ashamed to be white when I see shit like that. But then I go, oh, well, it's just America. And you just chalk it up to, it's just America. England's not like that. Britain's not like that. But then it is. It is. Look at Brexit. Look at everything that's happened.
I think potentially it's not,
we're not as
to
bad.
That extreme. I think America's got a big problem.
America's got
the history of slavery, which has made white people feel very like entitled and above people that aren't.
Yeah, America's got a fucked history with slavery, lynchings, fucking everything else that they've been up to, which we don't have. But we've
got a history of colonisation.
Yeah,
it's pretty similar in a way, isn't
well.
it?
Yeah,
with fuckers as well.
We are though, but we're trying. BB on Blast is trying.
I think what's mad is when you think about America, you think of it as a white person country.
Yeah,
and I think I said this last week. It's not,
because they killed all the indigenous people or enslaved them.
Didn't they get weren't they wiped out by all? Well, not wiped out, but weren't they affected badly by foreign diseases that took over?
Oh, I don't know.
Like, isn't Pocahontas? That's what she died from, like something, didn't she?
Who did?
Pocahontas.
Oh, maybe.
She was really
either way, you won't find out about that in school, either in America
Actually,
or here.
I think she came here. I think she died in Britain.
Yeah, I've been to Pocahontas' grave.
Yeah,
it's nice. Anyway.
It's nice.
Should we talk about this actual episode? It's got a statue of her on it.
Oh,
it's in
nice.
like Kent way, maybe, because it was when my mum used to live in Kent. I've got a picture of me by it. I'll dig it out, put it in the Patreon group. So the episode we're talking about is a nominations episode. I'm sure we'll touch more on Mace as we go through, won't we?
Well, there ain't any mention of it in the highlights.
No, that's a good point. So the last thing we seen was like they announced that David and Ovi were staying, basically.
Camp Comeback is now open.
And then Jackson's I looked at Jackson specifically when they announced that they were coming back.
Said to David he's happy he's back.
Jackson, he cheered when he saw they were coming back. It's like, bitch. Did you notice when they went up to the room? What is that room called?
Camp Comeback.
King Bedsit. David just didn't get up. He was just like lying on the bed. He just didn't get up. I was like, that is pretty cool. Like, fuck you guys. What do you think of David? Just
hardly fucking seen 5 minutes of him, have we?
I think he seems quite shrewd. Like when Jackson was talking to him, was going like, "Oh, you know, mate."
Yeah, he was not buying it.
Yeah, he was just like, "Yeah, okay, bro." Wasn't he? He was like, "Yeah, whatever."
Yeah, I think he can see through it.
Yeah,
he knew.
It'd be difficult, wouldn't it?
He knew that Jackson had the intent of taking him out from that conversation where I'm putting you in the comp because you can win your way back.
No, but you got to remember Jackson only put him out because he knew he was going to come back. Yeah, right. Now, here's a thought for you.
Yeah.
To give me your musings. Is this twist, because there's still 2 weeks of it, isn't there? So
4 people are going to end up in camp.
Yeah, but would that affect... And I think it would.
Good. That means whoever goes this week doesn't really go.
No, but would it affect the people you evict? Because you don't want to evict someone like Jack or Jackson who's going to like cause a massive scene.
Keep them on ice before you can really get them right out of the house.
You evict a weak player. But someone like Cliff, who no one really cares if Cliff goes, because you know he's not going to be sat there plotting, is he?
No.
See what I mean?
You saying you'd put him in camp comeback or you'd keep him?
Put him in camp comeback because he ain't going to... What's he going to do?
Comeback, will he? Mind you, we thought he wouldn't survive the woods, didn't we?
He won't survive it. He'll get fucking eaten alive.
Cliff's dead.
No, but think about it. If you're HOH, you think, I've got to still live with that person for 2 weeks after I've put them out. That would change your nominations.
If you perceived, someone to be a strong player, you'd be more fearful of putting them in because they might come back and come after you.
It'd be a mitigating factor, certainly.
Yeah, they won't target people like Jackson and Jack. No. And I think it's going to go the way that it always goes. These strong players are going to be until the very end and steamroller everyone.
I was thinking, imagine if last year we'd had Camp come back and we could have had Caitlin in there, Swaggy, Winston. Not Winston. It wouldn't have been good. Imagine Caitlin and Swaggy like unravelling in there.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Would have been beautiful. More of Swaggy later.
Really?
Yeah, and Love Island advert. Don't you remember?
Oh, yeah.
Ivy said, "I'm ready to get back in this game and go on the warpath." I don't think so, do you? Ivy. Ivy is going to go back in. Do you know who Ivy's going to be like if he goes back in?
Scotty.
Correct, ain't it? Ding, ding, ding. Scotty goes, "Oh, I'm going to go back in. I'm going to do this, that, and the other." You do nothing. You do absolutely nothing. I'd much rather David went back in, wouldn't you? Because I think he
absolutely.
might actually.
I think he's got an appetite for it.
Although Rowan said he's befriended the bros now.
Oh, probably good. Keep your enemies close.
Yeah, I know. Quite. But
mind you, you're never gonna truly ingratiate yourself with those bros.
No, definitely, especially not once you come out and you see what they said about you. Kat said the bitches were not conspiring against me. Are you tired of hearing that now?
No, I actually watched the episode again for some reason because I was bored the other day.
Wow.
Yeah, so I've seen her say it many times. It was quite good actually, quite funny.
It was funny.
She's quirky.
Yeah, I like her.
She seems more of a real person, even though she's like, you don't really know people like that in real life, but she's more authentic.
She's like a British person.
Yeah.
So then Jack and Jackson were going, "Oh, this is worst case scenario." Jackson was worried because he put David out, and then Kat said to Jackson, "We need to get David on side." So yeah, then it was the bit where Jackson and David were in the storeroom, and
they got a horrible showman's edit, didn't they?
Oh, Jackson. Oh yeah. Showman's. Why?
No, you got something on your nose.
Help me out.
It's gone. But I don't like CBS actively trying to make them look cute.
I know. It annoyed me as well.
Who said that's cute? Who's that?
Rockstar. I know, Erica.
Someone else.
Erica. Oh, no.
Oh, it was Erica.
So. It was Erica when she got evicted. Bye. So this is Jackson and David talking in the storeroom. Yeah. Jackson said, "I don't blame you for any of the feelings or emotions you have towards me." I thought, well, that's big of you. You fucking evicted him. Isn't it? And David went, "It was rough." And then Jackson said, "I genuinely was trying to set you up to come back."
Yeah, he said, "What happened, bro?"
David just, laughed. Jackson said, "I'm happy to see you back, and I knew that you would come back before I made that decision." And David said, "I'm not back yet." And then in the diary room, he said, "The social game is on." And then Jackson said, "David's not picking up what I'm putting down. With Ovi, we'll try and act like this whole eviction thing never happened."
That's really awkward, because Ovi was supposed to be in the alliance
with
these people, wasn't he?
That's a shame.
And that Catherine.
What do you think about Ovi still having his power if he comes back?
Does he or not? We don't know,
he
do
does,
we? How do we
apparently.
know
I heard it on the grapevine.
I mean, for the producers, it makes sense, because they must have been gutted.
I know. Once
again, we give them the power, and they just got evicted with it. Oh, bollocks.
It's just like the App Store all over again, isn't it? It's the same
Access denied.
It's the same powers, basically. What notes have you got? Nothing.
Yeah, I got some.
Go on then.
Kat tried to tell David there are no alliances.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was hilarious.
He was like, well, there are, but you're not part of them then.
That was hilarious. He said, "You're not privy to them."
Privy.
I like that. He said, "If you're not in the alliance, they're gunning for you."
Nicole revealed to Ovi that he was stitched up.
Oh, yeah.
Do you got anything on that? Or I jumped too far?
I've got a shit before that.
Go
on. Yeah, it's the same, but you said, David said, "It's not the best way to be back in the house, but it beats not being here." And Kat said, "I'd just sit back for 4 weeks." And David went, 2 weeks. Stupid, isn't she? I hope she gets off with David. That'd be brilliant. Imagine Jackson if Kat got off with David. Yeah, imagine. But I bet he'd be.
That was a little bit sad to watch that bit of the show, wasn't it?
It was like Ziggy, wasn't it?
It's
not you, it's me. Oh yeah. So Nicole said to Ovi, "Some people blew smoke who didn't have to." And Ovi said, "They played me for a sucker."
But that was the point he realised. Like, did he still think he was in an alliance even though he'd been evicted? Like, what's up with this guy?
Like, I do like him, but he's just...
He's got the minerals, has he?
No, he's pointless. He's very sweet, but he's a doormat. Let's be honest. The Whacktivity comp.
I hate these Whacktivity comps.
They're so long.
They take forever.
They take like 20 minutes. Animal Cruelty.
The App Store was better. I just walked in
App
and
Store
saw
way
if it was
better.
access denied or not.
Plus, we got to vote for the apps. This is this is just not that we did, but the only good thing about this Whacktivity comp was the name. For goodness snakes.
Yeah, what do snakes do?
Hold on. Here it is. Insert Dominique quote here. I've written.
That thing with the tongue.
The the voiceover said, "Snakes are everywhere. You are currently surrounded by snakes." But they didn't even do the snake sound effect. Dumb.
Paul did a tweet, didn't he? Did you see that?
Hey, that was funny.
I didn't like the way I was handled in that comp or something.
I retweeted that from BB on Blast. we said it before, we said it a million times. Big Brother is Big Brother. Why are they always trying to make it I'm a celebrity? I don't want snakes. I don't want skunks.
I don't
want puking.
Do you want
Stop.
century eggs or?
No, I don't. Especially not. There's this new thing that I've heard them saying on the live feed. Oh God, I'm trying to think now. Like when they're doing something wrong, they go stop that. They go like, watch yourself. I was like, I can't remember now. It's funny. It's like they give them like a friendly warning. Can't remember what it is now.
Watch your language.
I didn't go anywhere. I should be.
Yeah.
I like the outfits.
Check your privileges.
Yeah, that good. Imagine if they said that. Imagine what Zingbot would say to Jack and Jackson. Zing. I like Jack's little vest with the stars on. Did you?
Oh, do you? I saw Rob from Rob Has a Podcast saying that's the worst item of clothing in Big Brother history or something.
Oh, I liked it.
But I think he got given that for a task.
Oh,
was it for that?
It was for the task. I realised because they all had the little shorts on and little vests on.
Yeah, it looked quite like a bit of gay pride-ish because it's rainbow-ish.
Oh, well, that's ironic. Don't quote Rob Has a Podcast at me when you don't even like him.
No, I don't. It's annoying.
You're annoying. He's nice.
Imagine some people must go, that Gaz and that Lindsay, they're well annoying.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, Gaz tried to listen to Rob as a podcast
I can't do it.
To understand about the culture, but he couldn't.
I can't.
You just stick with Judy Girl, yeah?
Yeah. I've been listening to Judy Girl.
I have too. I was listening to him as you arrived. So, I love Tommy, I've said, and the way he spoke to the snake. Like, hello, it's so nice to meet you.
Didn't he have names for them?
His reader.
Yeah.
She's living in her condo. Oh, I can't do that so much fun. Isn't he sweet though? Don't you think he seems nice?
He does seem nice.
Yeah, I like you.
Is he gonna go the distance?
I'm like, what's he gonna say that's gonna piss me off? Probably something. I'm just waiting for it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think anyone's targeting him, do you?
I don't think so.
Doesn't seem like it. He goes, I'm so sorry I have to intrude when he took the snake out. What accent that was?
It's like a cross between Rodrigo and Kevin.
Well, Kevin is at least from that fucking area, isn't he? I like the way Sam talks. I can't deny it. He sounds permanently drunk. You don't like Sam,
I haven't
do you?
noticed. I can't remember which one he is. The one with the tattoo. The bus driver.
Yeah.
Lorry driver.
Yeah, Fat Hoffman.
Who? Who's Fat Hoffman?
There was a previous house guest called Matt Hoffman, so I'm calling this guy Fat Hoffman. Laurie said it was funny, so I wanted to repeat it.
Did you notice one thing about this task though? They were handling snakes, and there were no goggles involved.
Oh,
well, you thought they'd have had to wear goggles for the
Goggle
health
box.
and safety.
Goggle box. There was literally a goggle box because they put the. Oh no, there was no goggles. I know, as if those snakes never bit them, so they obviously had no teeth. The whole thing, I didn't like the way they handled
No
those
teeth.
snakes.
You think they've pulled the snake's teeth out?
Yeah, that's what they do.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. That's what they do. The whole thing, I just don't.
In I'm a Celebrity, they do tape the crocodile's mouths closed, though, so they can't bite them.
Cruel. I don't agree with it.
You said you don't care because you don't like snakes,
That's
about the
true.
cruelty issue. But...
no, but the first thing I said when I saw it was it's cruel. But I actually don't like snakes. But still, just do something that don't involve animals.
What if you were a housemate in that situation? Would you have staged a protest and said, "Look, I'm not going to do this because I don't think this is right"? Would you have got your hand in there?
I could have done it. I'm not scared of a snake. A spider I wouldn't like to pick up. A tarantula, no. A snake. I used to want to have a pet snake.
The thing is, those snakes were the same snakes. They didn't mix them up, so that same snake had to get repeatedly moved backwards and forwards. That's not very... That's stressful, isn't it?
That's toing and froing. Snakes on it. There's a title in there somewhere.
Snakes in a game.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
That's a bit crap.
No, that's not bad. We could workshop it. Oh, I missed Tommy saying it's all going to work out perfectly.
Perfectly.
Holly has an advantage because she's a wine safari guide. She's used to dealing with animals, but she's used to dealing with zebras and water buffaloes.
Zebras.
I've said this task didn't work because no one was actually scared. Like, no one was scared. Like, there was no Ica. No one was bothered about picking up the snake. She wasn't bothered.
Yeah.
She was the only girl doing it. She weren't bothered. You want someone screaming about it, don't you?
Yeah.
Tommy wasn't bothered. None of the boys were bothered. They all just
It went on forever, like these comps
boring.
do. You know when you need to be careful of the snake, don't you?
Is it when it does that thing with the tongue?
When it goes into an S shape, that's when they go for you.
Oh.
They launch themselves.
Well, I'm not going near one, so I should be good. I put Jackson was a bit rough with the snakes, didn't treat them as animals, which is not a surprise as he doesn't treat women as human. or black people. Jack won. Oh. So it's HOH and activity overlord.
To be fair, like, credit where it's due, he was very determined and he voiced this in the diary room clips and he went and got it. Like,
I'm really pleased for him.
Me too. He won the Chaos Power. This was the Chaos Con.
What do you think of this power?
Force a new veto pick draw. That's crap, isn't it?
Shit!
He made out like, oh, this is just
I know,
huge.
he goes, this is incredible. I was like, what a load of rubbish. Do you think they deliberately made it shit when they seen he'd won it? It was going to be something really good. They're like, come on, let's rewrite it.
I don't know, but if that's what they think Chaos is, they need to think of him.
I know, you can make them re-pick the veto. Who gives a fuck? It's rubbish, I
But
think.
it does expire when only 6 house guests are left, so it isn't valid for quite some time.
Oh.
I suppose... Wait, the people who are nominated always play in the veto.
Yeah, it can't
So
shut those ones out, can
I
it?
hope not. Unless it does. In
No.
which case it is powerful.
It can't. Now, Big Brother has a special surprise for us all.
Oh god, I forgot this happened.
Can I tell you what it is?
No, go on. No,
Swaggy's new facial hair. Did you
Swaggy
like that?
looks better than ever.
What?
Swaggy has got hot since he left Big Brother.
Oh my god, are you fucking
Winston
kidding
has
me?
got, like, saggier.
Swaggy looks disgusting.
Are you serious? I think he looks great.
What about that moustache?
Has he got a moustache?
Yeah.
I think it's better.
It's like a
than
goatee.
before. I think his facial hair looks good and his hair looks better than before too.
These views are not endorsed by BB21 Blast, even though Gaz is half of BB21 Blast. Overruled.
I think he's looking good. He's got the 6-pack is popping.
I used to like Swaggy when he was in the house.
They are a bit embarrassing now.
You know
aren't
why
they?
I liked him?
Why?
I liked
he brought his own branded t-shirts in.
No, I liked him when he was vulnerable, like when he had his glasses on.
Oh, Chris.
And when he was
when he was playing Swaggy C as Chris.
Yeah, when he was under the cosh and he was vulnerable, I liked him. But now he's out. It's just an absolute twat. I can't stand him. Sorry about that. It's a train going by.
Have you seen that YouTube documentary they've done? That's embarrassing.
My fuck.
People want to see behind the curtain of their lives. No one cares, do they?
What happens in it? I've just
I
noticed your
watched
socks. First class bitch. I see. Can someone watch that documentary and tell us what happens in it so we don't have to watch it? Thank you, Laurie.
This was embarrassing, was it? They called them all together to watch a Love Island promo with... And you know, he said more of Swaggy C later. I forgot this had happened. So it was Bailey, Swaggy C, and
Brett
the
and
real
Winston.
showmance of last year, Brett and Winston. Yeah.
Brett and Brimstone. Winston, like, what the fuck?
He's only there because Brett was there by default.
Swaggy and Bailey can't go on Love Island. They're a couple.
They're not going to. They're just like touring the location in
Is someone
Fiji.
paying them money to do that?
Of course, CBS.
But no one likes them.
Where is Fiji? I wanna go
It's
to
near
Fiji.
America.
So
Because they go there on honeymoon in Married at First Sight, which I'm watching at the moment in America. I've been watching all of those. It's arduous. Honestly,
No one's forcing you to.
Honestly, it's just I can't stop. So, Kat said she thought Brett was cute. Do you want pretty people, champagne, and abs? I don't.
Who said that as the advert, the voiceover?
Yeah, do you want pretty people, champagne, and abs, and more abs, and abs? No, I don't want abs. I want strategy and funny things. I don't want showmance. People hate showmances.
The thing is, there's a risk here. So my biggest problem with Big Brother USA is the fact that it's on 3 nights a week and it's very heavily edited, and therefore we don't see enough reality. But Love Island is on 5 nights a week in America and will arguably be more real than Big Brother.
As if it's going to be real. Rowan said it was good and had a good cliffhanger.
Oh.
Traitor!
So on UK Love Island, in the last week, people have been... I think someone had to leave for some reason because they got heartbroken.
Dumped. Yeah.
People have been crying over it. People are moved by Love Island UK at the moment.
I'm not.
We're not on that bandwagon. I feel like we're missing out.
Otago told us he went to the shopping centre and they were showing Love Island on the big screen like Wimbledon. What the fuck?
It's mad.
It's
Big Brother has taken over. I mean, Love Island has taken over the reality
Big
TV
Brother's-
streets.
I'm strongly concerned that they're trying to kill Big Brother with Love Island.
I've got no doubt that CBS would rather shut Big Brother down, get rid of Julie Chen, because because she's part of the Moonves legacy, and she keeps fucking name-checking Moonves.
But Julie Chen ain't Big Brother. Just sack that bitch and carry on. Do you know how hardcore the Big Brother fans are?
She's deeply ingrained in the brand.
If Big Brother goes, what's Taron Armstrong going to do for a job? He's fucked.
Do you know what I find intriguing? Is when you look back over the years when Julie was first presenting Big Brother, like a news anchor, sort of like... She was a news anchor, wasn't she? And she was presenting Big Brother in very much the same vein. And now she's like wearing a leather jacket on a skateboard promoting this one. It's like she's regressed. Like she's got younger.
She looks younger.
She does.
And I've put, we are seeing Big Brother eating itself here.
They are. They're trying to align them very closely, and it's really weird.
I've said, in a way, it's worse it's on the same channel, as they'll put more money into it. And it costs 30 million, apparently, for them to put Love Island on.
That's a lot.
I know.
Big Brother can't cost that much.
What could possibly cost 30 million about it? Send a bunch of 12 people to a beach. Who's hosting it?
Some young girl. I don't know what her name is.
Caroline Wack.
I thought she was Australian at first, but I think she's actually American. She, in the promo, she's been doing, because they've been spinning it as a British reality sensation. She tried to do like a British accent in one of the promos. Shame. Yeah.
There's no such thing as a British accent.
Americans going to lap that up. Yes, there is.
No, there ain't. What is it?
It's so diverse. You mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. I mean, we have many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think a Scottish person's going to like you saying that's a British accent? No.
Well, it is a British accent.
Yeah,
one of many.
I don't agree with the British accent.
It's like Pokemon. There's like 150 of them.
Yeah.
And more.
What accent?
Yeah.
Are there? Pokemon accents? No, Pokemon.
There's 150 Pokemon initially.
Ooh la la. So the winner of the veto wins a trip to Fiji. Nicole went in the diary room. She went, who would I take to Fiji?
Your dad, who likes your paintings.
Oh, what are you painting here? Oh, you've done a really good job. They've been playing the clip of that on every podcast I've listened to. It's funny.
They must have told her to make out that she's got no friends, because there's no way she hasn't got someone that she could take to Fiji.
Oh, come on, she ain't got no friends. But this is exactly... Get the fuck away from my rosé, you motherfucker. The moth on my rosé. This Nicole person, not that she's interesting in any way, shape or form, she's exactly the type of person who would never be on Love Island. You only get... Are you telling me there's a fat person on Love Island? No, there ain't. Of course not. Not that Nicole's fat, but you know what I'm saying. You have to fit into that image, you have to fit into that mould.
You need abs.
These are the characters you're going to lose if you only have Love Island and no Big Brother. Get the fuck away! Get the fuck out of here! Sorry. It's a moth trying to infiltrate my wine. Okay, so have you just given up on your notes?
No. Ooh.
Oh.
Jackson has dumped Kat for Holly.
And then that
awkward hammock scene.
Oh, but why did Kat go and get involved? And you probably don't want me here. Like, why do it? Just go. Don't do it.
She's doing
embarrassing.
Jackson bullshits Kat about targets on backs and red tape, and she goes, he said, if I'm associated with... Eventually, he said, he wasn't wanting to say it initially. He said, if I'm associated with you, that's a liability for my game. She's a liability because she's a bit dumb.
Jackson said to Jack, I don't need a 29-year-old hounding my arse constantly. I think he said hounding.
Something like that.
Why is he saying she's 29? What's the point? Is he younger?
He's younger. So I have got Laurie's new cheat sheet with the ages.
Oh.
So if you've got any questions about who's what age,
I've
got the answers.
Go on.
So who do you want to know?
How old is Jackson then?
24.
Is he?
Yeah,
God, he looks older.
Catherine's 29.
Go on.
Do you want to just run through
Yeah,
them?
go on.
Do you know, I think the average... Would you not... I think the average age of a Big Brother contestant is about 22, isn't it? Across the board.
No. Like 26, maybe.
Sam is 31.
Yep.
David, you can guess the age, actually.
28.
Close, 29.
Ooh.
Nick,
27.
Ding, ding, ding. Yes. Yep. Cliff.
53, was it?
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes. I knew that one, though.
Ovi.
Oh, he looks young. 24?
Younger.
Oh, 22?
Yep. Ding,
Oof.
ding, ding.
Don't know if I get a ding, ding, ding for the second gear.
Ding. Tommy.
Oh, 26?
This is actually a surprise for me. He's older than that.
Is he?
28.
Oh, he looks young.
Jack.
I think he's young because of what 20 years. 24.
Right.
Is he older?
28.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Holly.
She strikes me as a bit older. 28.
Older.
Is she? Was she 30?
31.
Is she?
Is she the wine safari woman?
Yeah. It's hard to tell when you got that much plastic surgery.
Nicole.
She seems young. I say 22.
Older.
Is she? 25?
24.
Okay.
Jessica. Now she's got
30-ish.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah, she's 39 apparently.
She wouldn't.
Yeah.
She wouldn't say it.
Yeah. That always makes you seem older if you don't say.
Yeah, but surely in their VTs they have to
Definition.
reveal their true age, true age, don't they?
No, apparently she didn't.
Kemi.
She seems young. 23?
Older.
26?
Younger.
24?
25.
Fucking hell, Jesus.
Annalise.
She's young, I know.
What does
22.
she do? What's her
job?
Yeah, she is 22.
Oh,
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, she
What's
seems
her
young.
job? Bella.
She seems a bit older. 26?
No.
Older?
Younger.
Younger? 24?
Even younger still.
No way.
Same as Annalise.
Is
She's also
she?
22.
She seems a lot older.
Christy.
Oh, she seems older. 30, I'd say.
I would have thought Christy was over 30.
Yeah,
Like 33.
Is she?
28.
Okay. She seems older. Just going out with that old person, isn't it? Rubs off.
Why are we talking about their age? Oh, yeah, because Jackson was slagging off her age.
Yeah, going, oh, you're 29. He said her juice isn't worth the squeeze.
Ouch.
Oh, have you done all the ages?
Yeah.
Good.
But Kat said in the diary room, "You're nothing in here or outside. Don't call me after the show."
Oh, yeah. She said, hang on. Hold on.
Bit bird feed going on. Wow. It is like the live feed, isn't it? The plane going over, the birds tweeted.
I've made a comparison to the way he talked about her to Jack and then the way he spoke to her. Like, he just spoke to her, to Jack about her like she was just a piece of shit.
But he wouldn't really admit it to her.
No, but then to her he was like, oh, you know, I really care about you.
Oh, yeah, it was bullshit.
It's just for the game and blah, blah, blah.
I mean,
and I thought,
it was like he was trying to let her down gently, which I do appreciate. He's trying to protect her feelings in some way.
I know, but that's just
it was
how...
so untruthful.
That's just how every, like, straight, generic guy is like that. Just, like, talks about women like shit and then to their face is like,
they're hanging off of their every word kind of
fuck
thing.
off.
Which she kind of was.
Oh, yeah, that's what Kat said in the diary. She says, you suck at this game and you're not that big of a deal in here or outside of the show. And then when she walked up there and Jackson said, well, that's that. So then the Black Widow alliance formed. I want to know what you think about this.
About that alliance? Or
yeah,
the name,
and what?
or...
No, the name is good. I think we can both agree with that.
Kemi was bent over laughing when she heard the name. I think who conceived the name Bella, I think, didn't she?
Yeah, I like the name.
Because the Black Widow spider eat the males,
yeah,
right?
after they've had sex.
Yeah.
Right on.
You have to have sex with them.
Girl power.
I like that alliance.
Yeah.
I'm not into Nicole's the dorky one, right?
No. What are you doing over here?
That's her, right?
That's her dad.
Not into Nicole, but Bella, Kemi, and Jessica I can get behind.
So what do you think of what Bella did?
Oh, Bella, I forgot she did that. She's an idiot.
I was so disappointed.
Yeah, that was disappointing. I'd
She's
forgotten
a
that
snake.
happened.
She's a snake. I do like her still.
But in the diary room, Kemi said, I only trust Bella anyway out of that alliance. So it almost seemed like that was the one part of that alliance that would stand true. However, they should have kept that as an alliance and brought those other two on side to get them further and then dispatched Nicole and Jessica when the time came, right?
Dispatched.
Yeah.
Bella been selling Kemi down the river this whole game. Yeah. Kemi was the reason.
Besties.
No, Bella was the reason Kemi nearly went up on the block because Bella's been slagging off behind her back. I heard this.
That's terrible because I thought they were actually genuinely friends.
I know, shit, innit? I did, yeah. I was quite disappointed with Bella about that, weren't you?
Yeah.
I wanted the Black Widows to succeed.
Me too. What have I written?
She went and ratted them out to Jack.
Yeah, Bella tells Jack everything about Jessica's plan for a female alliance and even the name. And I put, why?
Because she's a snake. She said, all girls' alliances don't work. And I've put, yeah, because of you.
Yeah,
because of people
you
like
were the very
you.
thing.
You could have made it work if you
Yeah.
just kept your mouth shut. But you didn't because you want to fucking kowtow to Jack. Ugh. It's annoying. I felt sorry for Jessica.
And the most frustrating part was we had seen a campaign mounting against Kemi and Jessica throughout that whole episode, actually, which we've not really mentioned somehow, but it definitely was. And Bella saying that kind of solidified
it.
the final
Your fate is sealed.
The fate was sealed.
Yeah.
And I just already wrote down the nominations before they happened because I knew.
Yeah, I did too. And Bella goes, oh yeah, I'm just running to Power because Jack's HOH next week. What are you going to do next week if one of your guys is HOH? And then Jessica puts 2 and 2 together and realises it was you who fucking... Because Jessica spoke to Jack, didn't she? And Jack said, "Look, I've heard." So Jessica's so it could only be two.
Find out
it could only be Kemi or Nicole, and it's obviously Bella because Bella's always up Jack's arse.
Yeah,
isn't it? Have you gone off Bella after that? You still got hope for her? She's a good character still, I think. I just don't trust her.
I want to like her.
Yeah,
because I've liked the way she's been from the very start, from her VT. And even her Ica interviews, she seems like quite a fun person.
She's fun, yeah.
I just think she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing in this game. And she talks about all Girl-lliance is not working, but she doesn't really know. I don't think she's actually a seasoned viewer either.
Seasoned. She's going to get him. I guarantee. I bet you she goes out pre-jury. I've just got this feeling because she runs her mouth too much.
The thing is, she's very useful to the main alliance.
Yeah, because she's a snake.
She's basically
a mole.
Yeah, she's a mole. Yeah, exactly. So she's worth keeping around because she does feed back whatever she hears.
So Jack said to Jessica, "Oh, you're very beautiful and wonderful, but there's been speakings of an all-woman alliance." Speakings.
Also, it's weird he's saying that she's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. And then when he put them on the block, he said, "I respect you both as people." And bitch, you don't fucking respect shit. You fucking lying. But why even say it? And then that awful music again. Alfie is pissed off with you about that as well. He said, I can't believe Gaz don't care about that music.
Say it to my face,
I said, because he's not a true fan like us. Yeah, you.
I don't think the music's that terrible.
It's awful. Are you joking? No. That is not a very good rendition of that music. Looks like it's going to rain. I wish I'm not going to get wet. Anyway, that's it for the notes. So we can watch Vito now and chill out. Shall we have a break and eat some crisps?
Yeah.
Cool. Press that button, would you do? We're back! Right, it's time to watch the Vito. Are you excited?
Yes, I am excited.
Good.
To see Kemi win the Vito.
Does she win the Vito?
Well, I don't know, I just want that to happen.
Oh. Don't be spoilerising me.
No. Just wishful thinking.
She ain't gonna win it. I don't think so. I might be wrong. Probably be Jack.
A new twist called Camp Comeback put evictees Ovi and David back in the house.
I want to see more from Camp Comeback, don't you?
Yeah.
Out of the game. They will not compete in any challenges, they won't participate in any ceremonies, and they will not vote.
I'm watching it on that little
Despite all
TV in the
this,
corner.
They will continue to play
Who
the
is
Big
that?
Brother social game.
In a little
And
suitcase.
David was already sniffing out possible alliances.
There's no alliance.
I forgot they got a little TV. It's very fancy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be patient and see what's going on.
With Jack wielding power.
Congratulations,
I
Jack.
forgot about that fireworks competition.
I don't remember that.
Play along,
Grateful
remember?
alliance of
I don't
Bella,
remember it.
Mickey, Sis,
Bella's
Nick,
cute.
Christy,
Yeah.
Tommy,
She's got lovely
Polly,
hair.
and Jack was squarely in control.
I like gratefully.
But they'll spell eliminate.
Meanwhile, an all-women's
Tommy's
alliance
there.
with
Yeah.
Bella, Kemi, Nicole, and Jessica was forming.
It is too bad that Bella shot all over
I
it.
know. But all I can think of is
So
But
stupid,
Bella
really.
was playing both sides.
all I can think of is how nice Bella's hair is.
Look
at it.
Now, Jack is
Beautiful.
empowered. So I gotta go back to Grateful and show them that they are my true.
She's looking rather
alliance.
orange.
So she ran out the Black Widows to Jack.
I honestly think your TV is more orange.
It's called Black Widows.
Snake noise.
already on my radar this week, and at this point they're in a group. So this is just
Not even
more
on my
justification to
radar.
have them be my target.
At the nomination ceremony,
I've nominated you, Kemi, and you, Jessica.
the Black Widows got caught in Jack's wicked web.
We don't talk much, gang. There's also there's multiple sources in the house that if you had the opportunity
It's
as
a news
HOH,
banner
you
on the
would put me
bottom, isn't
block
it?
as well
Ah,
as forming an alliance that I'm not a part of.
Tonight, will Kemi or
Oh,
Jessica
like
secure
ticker.
their safety with the
Sis.
power of veto?
I think it'll go.
Plus,
What are you gonna do about
Oh, Jesus
no.
Christ.
Tyler is back in
I didn't
the
know about that, did
I
you?
just called him, what fan favourite?
All
It's
this
not a fan
right now
favourite, we all hate
on
him.
Big Brother.
I didn't know about that, no.
I don't even.
Baby, here we go!
Pitmaster. I think that might be a
What?
power. Puppet Master. Or a badge.
Could be. What is this thing along the bottom? Fuck off.
It's really annoying me.
Go away.
Try not to read it, but news for your local news leader.
Gimby, can you sort out your torrent next time? We don't want that shit on there. It's not me doing a leg thing and even in that. Look, do you like the wood effect?
No, I hate it. It's so cheap. Why would you use the wood effect?
This nomination ceremony is adjourned.
Oh, look, it matches the back of the nominations.
That's like the old school music.
I put up Kemi and Jessica this week. I'm making the best move for my game at this point because I know for a fact that both these two would put me up on the block. And also, they're not a part of Grateful. So I just need to take out
makeup
that
running
side
when
of the
she's
house
crying.
one by one.
Hey, Jessica.
Yeah.
Sucks.
The rattle mess.
At this point,
Streaky as fuck.
winning the veto is the most important thing for me. Someone's giving Jack the wrong information.
Jack could use an
and I need to figure
undercut.
out who
The
that
wrong
is,
information.
So I can
Actually,
get back
was
to
that?
Yeah, it was the right information. Don't hug him.
I'm on the block, and no surprise.
She's got nice hair
I
as
have
well.
been trying to play a more reserved game.
Big
but
hair.
At this point, I don't give it. When I win the veto, Jack is going to be shook. And I can't wait to do the shaking.
She looks like she knows diaries under duress.
Well, yeah, we've got
yeah,
a tweet.
see that?
There was a tweet about that.
Yeah, saying they were trying to make her go, "Hey,
Like,
girl."
hey, yeah. And she said, "No, Christine, I'm not going to do that."
Hold on, who's saying that? Oh, Bella's saying I told Jack about Black Widow.
To them?
Yeah, she just said it to her.
I feel like you and I.
Because
you told him I did.
Shit.
Not at all. I have your back.
Why is she saying? Why is she saying?
Why is she against Kemi?
I cannot believe or understand
No.
why Bella would
No.
tell Jack about our alliance. That's
Why has Bella admitted it?
Because if one of them comes down,
Spells what?
I could very
Yeah.
well be
What does
the
it spell?
replacement nominee.
Odd news, did she say?
On the loose, did she say?
I just worry I'm back to her. Me or you.
He will. It'll be Nicole.
She's like
Backdoor
freaking out.
Bella,
I
she's
feel
got
so
source
terrible.
information.
This is my problem. Like, I want to
Keep
be
your
in
mouth
alliance
shut.
with everyone, but then like I can't really keep my mouth shut. Everyone just ends up
She's an
finding out
idiot.
about each other. It's really
She's
not
going out before jury. I tell you that now.
She's liability.
Yeah.
But I just need this though. I'm gonna be the one that gets.
Nicole's going to go back to Jessica and that now and tell him. Bet you.
Yeah, of course.
I would.
I like that seat in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I don't get why it's there.
Is it?
In the way.
Really just like obviously I'm on the block, but I just wanted to like clear the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of wanted to debrief and just make sure like we're good.
Is that Danny?
Yeah, make sure we're good.
Is that Danny Whisk on that
I
wallpaper?
do respect you. No, for a second. I don't. I can't stand that I had to make this decision in the first place. It sucks no matter who it is.
Yeah.
Partly why I made this move is because I do respect you as much.
Like you don't.
And I have been
Do I
terrified.
scare you?
And I have been terrified.
Only 'cause you're
for
black.
my own safety here in this house.
Oh,
So
he's been terrified for his
you'll
own
win this
safety.
veto and do your thing. Kemi's my target this week. However,
she-
with Camp Comeback,
she
anybody
voiced
who I
something you
put
didn't
up
like, wasn't it?
has an
That's what it was.
opportunity to come back.
It was that
So
she wanted
I
to
do
put
want to blindside her. I
Ovi
wanted
up,
to
I
give
think.
her an opportunity to win her game.
He
back.
wants. She's
So that
actually
way,
his
when she
target.
doesn't
He
win the
wants
veto,
3
she'll just
people
one
in
person
the
to blame.
camp comeback. 3 black
I want us
people.
to be able to
Yeah,
have
he
Fuck.
moving forward.
Does he
I
not?
want it to be awkward.
Even just looking at it objectively, does he not see how that looks?
No, he doesn't.
He must.
Jack, but I intend to get him out as soon as possible.
Good.
And I'm not even the stab you in the back kind of person. I'm trying to like spin you right around and slit that throat.
Yes.
Don't air that. Oh my god. At the end of the day,
Well, they did.
I like how casual she is. She's like, yeah, whatever.
even if it's
Yeah.
Isn't she? She just looks like she's like daydreaming.
That's not actually a good look to say that, is it? Really?
What?
Gonna spin you around and slit your throat.
It's good. I like it.
But it's any worse than saying you're going to curb stop or
No,
something.
it's no, because she's saying it lightheartedly. Not aggressively. Oh, here we go. Look, here we go. She's doing that thing with her tongue.
Oh, he's watching something.
Oh. Shit. Shit. She ain't gonna keep her cool.
No.
Look at her face. That's our picture.
Yeah.
It's all motion. So she's going to do a sea shanty. Shit.
What?
Shit. Ooh. Yes.
Because it's something I feel like you should know.
Yeah, you
so
should.
it doesn't back by in the ass.
In the ass.
It already bit my ass. I know.
It already bit my big ass, lol.
It's a bitch ass move.
That is a bitch ass move.
Beside myself.
I'm beside myself. I love that expression.
My blood
She looks good though.
boiling.
I like her hair
The
too.
fact that Bella is such a slippery snake
She is a
is
snake.
so
Yes,
disgusting to me.
Yes.
She knew that I was all about female empowerment
Oh.
and threw me under the bus. And I'm more determined than
She looks
ever
good
to
there.
win this veto.
Nice blanket.
Because she's definitely not going to get the satisfaction
Nice what?
of seeing
Blanket?
Makeup.
She's such a
She's such a wild card. It's one word for her. Fucking traitor is another. I want her to confront her. I want to see a row. I want to see a proper good row. Proper good bitch fight. Handbags. Sexist.
So right now, if you have anything you want to prevent in your mind, let me know and I'll do the same. Because the thing is, we're not each other's enemies.
No, we're not. You know, you can't sit idly. You know, there is alliances in this house. Because I'm in Camp Comeback, I can't fully participate in the Big Brother game. But I am watching every conversation and where everybody goes in this house. And I think I pretty much have the
I like
whole
his
house
little
figured
feline
out.
teeth he's got.
Yeah, I like his eyes.
Big dog.
I like the way he talks as well. He's got a nice
It
voice.
appears that the big two are Jack and Mickey.
There we go.
And then from there, it appears Holly and Sis are with them.
Yeah. The hangers on, the Princess Leia.
He's observing from above.
Yeah.
This is good.
Christy and Nick appear to complete the big alliance.
Oh.
Bond music.
Dominating the game so far.
We should Spy all theme.
Get bathing suits and jump in the pool at some point.
Jump in the
And
pool.
there are tears from there. Tommy seems to be like the likable guy that I don't think anybody will want to put up on a block.
No. He's got it sussed quite well.
Bella, you know, have some kind of connection.
This is helpful for us.
I have like such a nice.
Outside of that, I feel like my three banishment partners, Cliff, Kimmy, Jessica, these people really don't know what's going on.
The losers on the bottom.
And Sam is not part of any alliances that I'm aware of. He is just a wild card that I would love to have on my team.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's my assessment thus far.
That seemed quite accurate.
Like, disrupt this house. Yeah, I kind of want to cause chaos. The more information I gather,
I like the fact that the black people are getting all the airtime.
Easier when I get back.
Yeah,
in the
finally.
Good.
Demo's not really been in the show so far.
And it's like I feel like I have a lot less to lose.
It must be so galling for Jack and Jackson that these people who are evicted are still getting the airtime.
I mean, I still
It's all about the airtime.
What do they know?
Yeah, but think about it. They must know that they are.
Is this
There you
another
go.
earthquake?
It's like slop.
Do you guys feel that? You
Oh,
guys
the
feel that?
earthquake.
Oh!
Another earthquake, y'all.
Is that real? Is the camera just jiggling or?
Oh.
Huh?
Get under a table.
Get under a table! Get under that boat!
It's really big apparently.
No way, I didn't know about this. Oh, this is one that Zach and James are in.
I think there were two in the same week. Because they said another one.
Yeah.
Earthquake is one of the craziest things I've ever felt.
That would shit me up.
I mean, I'm from Jersey. I've
It
never
is,
experienced something
it is
like
scary.
that.
You've been
I
in
felt
one.
one. I felt one in England before.
Yeah, we had this.
Yeah.
Really bad.
I only once in a blue moon though.
The worst one I ever felt was in Thailand.
Nick, move. Just
You're underneath the chandelier. Don't worry, it's only made of plastic.
Yeah.
Like mine. Oh, what are they going under the
That's
table?
where you go in the quake.
I don't trust that table. One of these days California's going to break off. I wouldn't be surprised. Anywhere on the coast could. I wouldn't like to live on the coast.
Halle Berry and J-Lo didn't look alike. Not even close. That doesn't mean that one of them's not good looking.
Overheard conversation of the... That was good. That was a good overheard conversation. I like that. We haven't done a good overheard conversation a week for a while. What is this?
Come back.
We've already done that activity. It's Tyler.
And they have to go back.
Not only do we have to sleep in an awful room, but we also have to wear
a
uniform. And if I'm being honest, I think I look pretty good. David.
They're shaming them.
Embarrassing. I didn't know that was gonna happen.
Shaming them. They are fond of putting people in stupid uniforms on Big Brother.
Yeah, true.
We can't really comment on that. Well, we can, but... It's my booty pop. I hope it looks like it's been crying.
No, this is legendary status. When I get back in the game, it'll be all worth it. So that's like a comeback story. When I get back in the game.
Why didn't they show Big Brother being like, get under the table or whatever? Big Brother must have said something during that earthquake.
Oh, wow!
That's a chandelier.
That's a cool chandelier. I like that.
Real antlers.
Oh, I don't like it. If it's plastic, I do.
It could be fake. You never know.
You heard what Jack said.
Oh?
You know how he called me out?
Oh?
He said that I was gunning for him and that I started an all-woman alliance. And that's like the biggest bunch of...
Chewing that ice. Oh, don't chew that ice when you're talking. That's vile.
If you want to stay here, you gotta be strong. You gotta be strong.
Huh? Was she gonna walk out? Fire exit. John James.
I love you and I don't want to see you go anywhere.
What's he been nice to her?
I don't know, it's weird, isn't it?
To see you go simply because you were more upset than her this week.
I think it's more so because I...
Oh, he's trying to manage her emotions.
Yeah,
because we don't. Yeah, we don't want you to
with something that
go over the black person.
Now everybody is like, oh, girls' alliance. Like what?
But they're allowed to form a boys' alliance, and they're allowed to have a big alliance, and they're allowed to do whatever they want.
It's frustrating.
It's very frustrating.
I just don't want to see you go person to person. This is me looking out for you. I appreciate that. I want to help you in any way I can. I want to be there for you as much as I can. I can't make people vote a certain way. I can't make people put up people. I can't take you off the block without a veto. You know what I'm saying?
Without a veto? Oh, so if you get a veto, you're going to take off the block?
No.
It's really nice of Mickey to...
Oh, come on!
Such a crappy time. And regardless of him trying to banish me, we actually have a very close relationship.
Really?
So I'm hoping that he'll
I want to
take
know
off
about
the block
that, if that's a real thing or not.
I love you and I don't want to see you.
Is this a thing?
She didn't say it entirely, she didn't believe it,
I
though.
do not want you to leave this house. That's why I'm telling you this. I want this to stay between us.
So, Jack's my boy.
Oh, here we go.
Jessica's like my mom in this house.
Oh.
And I hate seeing her upset, so I'm trying to console her, but I can't cross any lines with Jack.
Oh.
So I'm really hoping I don't get picked to play for this veto, because if I win, I'm in between a rock and a hard place.
He ain't going to use it on her.
The same and upset her, or I take her off the block
He's not
and
going to
upset Jack.
He's not going to use it on
Say
her.
your prayers, eat your Wheaties.
I hate Wheaties.
What? We ain't got any anyways. Saying you gotta eat your Wheaties and say your prayers.
Eat your what?
What's a weedy?
Hey
They ain't changed this fucking music, have they?
No.
They keep the music you like, but not the music I like.
Classical explaining music.
What about the music I like?
That's not the classical explaining music.
No, but it's similar.
Only 6
What, go
people
on.
will participate in the veto competition.
Oh, veto.
What
The
did
head
you
of
say?
household,
What, go on?
What,
two
go on?
nominees, and 3 other players selected in random draw. Will the nominees please join me up here?
What the hell is top for?
Has he?
Going
Yeah.
into this competition,
He's feeling himself.
I'm really hoping that someone from Grateful gets picked. Maybe like Christy or
That's his
Mickey
bonus
or
back.
even Tommy, so that we can keep the nominees
Tommy's
the same.
cute.
I, as head of household, and the 2 nominees will each pull a chip out of the box to determine the 3
I think
other
they should
players
cut Jack's hair for a
veto
task.
competition.
Yeah.
They did it to
As
Taser.
HOH, I will pick first.
I bet he wouldn't do it though.
Bella.
Snake.
feel like she's looking at them.
How's guest choice?
Oh, Jackson.
Jackson she'll pick.
I'm choosing Jackson.
Oh, he's going to be gutted. That's exactly what he didn't want.
Jessica, why are you picking Mickey? I am sitting right here. If I win it, I will take
I feel a bit
down.
sorry for Nicole. She's kind of
extra.
Yeah, she's
Bit
just
parts.
she's got no one to trust, does she?
No.
Sam.
Yeah, Sam, my
Is
favourite.
it the comedy element?
Yeah.
My name gets called again. Chip comes up, said that, and I want to make sure
What?
that I can secure my safety and make some moves if need be.
I don't like Skyrim screamers. It's annoying.
Big Brother will inform us
I think
when
he's
the
funny.
competition is to begin. Good luck.
Let's do it.
What at least you got to do? Just watch it on the black and white.
They get to
Oh,
watch.
twist!
Nah.
No, just I thought they were going to do.
They only get to see like
I
the
thought they were going to do, but the real task is. That's what I thought. I thought I was watching BB UK for a minute.
Literally chose.
I missed what the real task
who was the
is.
HOS's #1 guy in the house to supposedly fight for her veto.
Yeah.
Bad move. Really, really bad move.
You're right.
It seems like these people have zero idea what's going on in this game. That is strong game play by the Alliance. He was able to get her to choose.
Yeah.
Like all the people there, she felt most comfortable choosing Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting actually.
Yeah, strong gameplay.
Yeah, but Jackson said he didn't want it. He did seem to be genuinely fond of Jessica for some reason.
I'm still fond of you.
All I need is God in my corner.
What?
All Kevin needs is God in her
Whatever
corner.
is meant to happen, will happen.
God and makeup.
That's all that matters. So yeah, gonna win the veto. Gonna pull myself off the block. I'm gonna watch Jess cry some more.
I don't think she's going to win the veto. I hope she does though.
More Jessica tears.
What?
Love ya. But listen.
What?
This ain't about love.
More
girl.
Jessica tears.
What's that?
Because Jessica in
Oh,
his
Jessica.
in a Latin accent would be Jessica, I suppose.
This is about lighting a fire.
Just her talking to herself. Don't I make it?
What if I do win? Be scared.
Wait, a J becomes an H, doesn't it?
Theatrics.
Like,
Jose.
Jessica.
Yeah, Jose.
Need to do one of these kind of poses like Charlie's Angels or something.
So, here it goes.
Oh no. This is sick.
It's the
Don't
grease
keep
ball.
bringing these old people back. We don't want
I
them. We
know.
need
They were
them.
bad enough the first time. At least he ain't got his ugly ass girlfriend with him.
What you wait? She's walk in next.
Oh, don't. Mangela.
She's basically the same thing as Mangela.
It's Tyler from Big Brother
Holly.
20.
Yeah.
I'm dying inside. He's
That's
so
Annalise.
hot. Like, he's
She's a
really
bit nothing, isn't she?
Just a
my
bit.
dream man.
He's a
Angela, I love
dream
you, but watch out,
She's a
girl.
college soccer
I'm
star. Is that what her occupation is?
kidding. She's gonna get mad if she sees that.
What, Angela?
She said, Angela, I'm coming for your man.
Is she?
Yeah.
I am back in the big
Oh, no!
Even though I didn't
His
win
hair's
the
even longer. It looks
I'm
gross.
the girl of my dreams and Angela. So I can't be mad about anything.
Oh, drop dead.
Favorite lifeguard, here to stay.
No, my favourite lifeguard is
You guys are
literally
shorter
anyone
in
other than
person.
you. David
Glenn off of
Hasselhoff.
BB7.
Alright guys, I'm here to host the video competition.
Was he actually a lifeguard?
Yeah.
Everybody get dressed and head to the backyard.
What do you think he was?
I'll meet you out there.
I
Or
don't
was
know.
he
'Cause-
pretending he couldn't surf or
Yeah,
something?
no,
as
he'd
a
never seen the
lifeguard?
sea or something.
Oh.
Must have been a swimming pool, local swimming pool.
Fucking squirrel. Oh, Danny Whisker. They got the canoes out. Huh?
Good luck, y'all. I walk out into the backyard. I see rolling hills, a giant pond filled with lily pads, and a whole bunch of frogs. It reminds me of our lake back home.
Beetoes.
Hopefully this lake doesn't have a lot of gators.
Yeah,
in it.
should have got
Those things
Jessica
can
and
sneak
Cody
up
to
on
Yeah,
post this
that'd
one.
have been good.
Pain in the patootie.
Can I jump in the pool now?
Yokel speak.
Lake Big Brother.
Fuck off!
Remember, there's more on the line than just
Did Judy Girl call him Crispy Wig?
Fiji,
Yeah.
CBS's new series Love Island.
Love Island! Get
Oh my
the fuck
God,
out of
Why?
here!
Yes, on a 5-night stay to beautiful
Fuck
Fiji.
off!
We knew this already, didn't we? Forgot about that. The winner gets the trip.
Stop mentioning fucking Love
All right, everyone, I
Island!
need your help. Because the lake has been overrun with poisonous frogs. Here's how it works. On go.
This is my favourite music.
Oh no, I'm not listening. I think this music just makes me not listen to what they're saying.
I've got a stack one, that's hard.
You may only stack frogs if there's water in your aqua clock.
In your aqua clock?
Aqua clock or aqua block?
Aqua clock.
I think it's an aqua block.
At the 30-minute mark, nobody may fill their aqua clock.
Clock.
The
Aqua
player
clock.
with the highest score will win the golden power of veto.
Why do they say aqua like that? Aqua.
I don't know why. Why did I say anything like that? Like aluminum.
Set.
What's this called? Gone fishing.
I don't know.
I am so done with Bella, and I'm more determined than ever to win this veto. I'm not going
nice
to
to see a
wait
big
until
person
somebody
in a
else is
swimsuit.
my knight in shining armor. I had to
It's
do
a
this
change
for
on this
myself.
fucking show.
There's a lot of frogs in y'all's area, so y'all should be good.
Yeah, we're fine. There's tons of frogs. I had tons of time.
Oh, fuck off. She looks good.
Do they not normally put a bigger housemate
I already know
then?
my strategy going
Do they
into
not
this
normally
time.
what?
Put a bigger
As many
size woman.
frogs in my section
Never.
as I can, and then once I'm
I've never
done,
seen
then
anyone
I can
bigger
stack
than
them
that.
as I see fit. At the end of the day, I have to win the veto. I'm not going to end up in Camp Comeback.
Well, I really hope Kemi stays.
Me too.
I like
It's a shame
it.
they watch it in black and white.
It's stupid.
Fill it up, Sam, you got it! I should have done cardio every time we were in the yard.
Okay. That's why it's a clock, because it drains, so it's supposed to be a timer.
My
Looks like a
strategy is to
Survivor.
stack
I'm
the
gonna say
frogs
it looks like
right
Survivor.
side up, then upside down and kind of have them.
Why is Big Brother
intertwine
always
with each other
belching off
so that
other
I have a
shows?
better
Just
structure
be who
and
you
I'm able to
are.
stack more frogs
You don't
that
need
way.
to be Love Island. You don't need to
I
be
wanna win this video
Survivor.
this week
You
because
are
I don't
beautiful
want
as
my
you
nominees
are.
to
Just the way you are.
You are
I want the right
beautiful.
thing. I want
No matter
HOA.
what they
Let's
say.
bring home the veto and just have control of this game.
How many have they got a stack? I don't even know.
I need to win this. I want Fiji. But then I'll be stuck with having to choose between taking Jess off the block or keeping things the same.
Goodness
and
me,
making
that's
Jack happy.
Cleavage.
So I'm just going to deal with that stuff later and cross
That's why I
that
can't go running. Watch my boobs. My friend's trying to make me do couch to whatever.
What's that?
Couch to 5k or something.
What
I
is
just
it?
said I just
Challenge
want
to
to
do
stay on the
5K?
couch.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lee's, my friend Lee's doing it at the moment.
That's one ugly heart.
I said I can't run with these boobs. Running's not for me.
This
Ugh.
competition is a lot
Come on,
harder than
Jessica.
it seems. Not only do you have to stack the frogs on top of each other, but you need to make sure that you're super steady and that you don't hit anything, or
Is there
all of the frogs are going
I
to
want to know what the rules are.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we
there
didn't
a-
listen, but
is
like
there-
how many you got to get or how many lines.
Yeah. I just knocked Jax over as I went past. You just got to stack them up any way you can, I
I
think.
like my setup, but
Ah,
Barnacles! There goes 11.
barnacles. All right, SpongeBob.
These things are wonky.
You're wonky.
I want this trip to Fiji so bad. I can picture it now. Me just lying on the sand. Maybe Tyler like fanning me.
Trying to pretend people fancy Tyler.
Falling and falling.
No one fancies him. He's gross.
And then I am falling.
She looks good in her
Why
swim
are my
costume.
dreams to Fiji falling? Everything is falling. Stop falling, Isabella. Like, get your stuff together. Oh, my eyelash off. Maybe I'm supposed to win.
Are you though?
Oh, she was doing well then. Mind you, I don't want her to win.
All of these sort of...
Oh, that was...
Who
Was
was
that
that?
Kemi?
Was it
It was Kemi. Oh
All
my
of these
god.
balancing things can
I know.
change at any
Turn
second,
on a
can't
dime,
they?
can't
Yeah.
it? It's a Big Brother expression.
She's doing really well.
Shit.
On my tail, but I know I have to kick it into high
How many
gear.
you got to
I
do?
have to win this.
Fuck! Oh my god!
I didn't believe it. Boom!
Oh.
I got 18
You
frogs
drop out when you think you're done.
Oh.
I kind of want to put on 19th one, but it looks a little teetering. So I'm going to stand right here and I'm going to watch my clock just drain right out.
You think he's
I
ready?
see. Why does he want the veto?
He wants the veto. He wants to go Fiji. Shit.
Now you know you got a beat though.
Yeah. How many has Kemi got?
A little bit, but I'm gonna keep going.
Shit.
All I need to do is stack those frogs nice and
Classic.
All right, 30 minutes is up, and this time you may not fill your aqua clock.
Shit. So now what?
As much as times you've got in your aqua clock.
There is water in our aqua clock. We can't add any more. So it's a race to the finish line, trying to stack as many of these frogs.
Oh god, I'm worried about Kemi.
Me too.
Shit. 9. Has Kemi got more than him?
Yeah. Isabella's doing good too.
Shame. That's what we get for being a snake.
Kemi, stop there. Kemi, stop! Kemi, stop!
Stop!
Oh, she needs 2 more.
To secure my fate
It's not enough.
I have to win
Oh,
this.
fuck.
She stacked them all on
It's
awkward
over.
angles.
It's over.
She's gonna knock them all down.
It's over. Lol. The way he was trying to put that one on top. That's
She got it
hilarious.
as well. 12.
Ah.
This is where the game changes. This is where I win the veto. I will place my
Oh no, here we
You
go.
know she'll win. She won't.
Yeah.
this veto.
Here we go.
Yeah, they're gone. They're gone.
Oh no! My frogs come crashing down, and at this point, I know
My
that my
frogs come
fate in this
crashing
veto
down.
competition is sealed.
Fuck.
All right, with that.
Thing is, she wasn't close.
She
She
wasn't.
was too short
Okay.
behind that person. Is that Sam?
Sam Smith.
Oh yeah.
Can make no promise. Did I? That's the only Sam Smith song I know.
So I'm sitting here at the second
Shouting.
day of the summer. Look at it. It's shiny. It's beautiful.
Yeah, he won it last time.
And I'm going to Fiji. How much better can this
Yeah,
get?
that is good because we're far away from us. All that shouting.
I like him.
Got Fiji and the veto.
Last week, Sam listened to Grateful and utilized the veto to take Cliff off the block. So hopefully he'll do what we want again this week, but he's kind of a wild card, so we'll have to see.
Best comp ever. I'm feeling devastated. So what I have to do right now is get myself together and
I don't
talk
think
to
he's
Sam
gonna use
and
it, do you?
convince him to use this veto on me.
No.
You should have won. I won't tell Casey.
You should have won, Sam said to it. Tyler.
Oh yeah.
Don't count me
He
out.
said I won't tell
America.
Casey.
All I have to do is talk to Sam, and
He
he's
should have
happy
won.
because he's going to Fiji
He's
with
still a
his
cunt
wife.
though.
So maybe he'll make me happy and take me off the block.
I doubt it. To use your feminine wiles on him.
Feminine Wilds?
Yeah.
What's up? It's crack-a-lacking.
I'm really awkward at talking game, so here I am.
What? Why is she talking
I
games?
don't know, she's not even like part of it
Yeah.
this week.
I know, I'm so awkward.
The good thing about having the veto is that you have a ton of power. We all like that.
I get to shout in the diary
About
room.
having the veto is that everybody knows you have a ton of power.
This is sunglasses.
Oh, hi.
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 We always get so weird.
I know.
Oh, were you guys talking game?
No.
Ah.
Because if you guys wanted to talk game, I could leave.
Oh, good. Okay.
She's hilarious. She's like a BB UK person, don't you think?
What, Clueless?
Just, I don't know, she's got an essence of BB UK about her.
all of a sudden now, Sam's the popular guy. Everybody wants to come talk
Sam's
to him.
talking about himself in the third person.
I don't know what you plan on doing with Vito, but I'm not ready to go. Just like you, I'm like trying to do this for my family. Right. That's what I came in here for.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like a crybaby, so like I don't want to like, you know, only because I get emotional just thinking about it.
He doesn't
But
care about
you know,
family.
I feel like you have to kind of like prey on it and be like, this is ultimately a game. So you know.
Oh, she's got her name on
I don't know.
Drink.
Yeah, but they say this cup belongs to on them.
You know.
Oh, slut. Mind that straw. Remember that story I told you
So I
earlier?
walked in this car. I just realized what this conversation is.
No, it was obviously he's a veto holder, so.
I just made that connection, so it's gonna
yeah, I know.
scoot out this way.
Off you go then.
You're fine.
You know, so like.
That's recyclable.
Yeah.
Hey! Here we go again!
Well, you walked in
I
there.
feel like, you know, if it's Jess and me sitting up there on eviction night, like I am going to be the one to go home.
Yes.
I'm sure you know I would never put you up. And if I'm in the game, I'm a number for you.
Right.
And I know Jess would rather put two men up. I'm not someone who would put you up, but Jess is someone who might put you up. So I think I would be a better person to keep in the game than Jess. And I will more than likely still have quite the large target on my back, especially in comparison to you.
If I were to use the veto, it'd be 110% on you.
Oh.
I like you. We get along. We vibe. Like I have like no issues. Just however it's so early in the game.
Yeah.
I have to weigh out. Is it worth it? Like how big would that target be?
It's going to fuck him if he uses it, I think.
She's
Yeah, he's already used one
She
last
doesn't put
week
on a
from
front
Cliff,
for
didn't he?
anybody else. I like her as a person. So like I would not mind using the veto on Kennedy
Yeah.
and saving her. Now I really have to think about how can I use this veto to push me further in this game.
Yeah.
Like I got a big decision to make.
Jess is a number.
He won't use it.
I can say it's just the
He
guy.
would go up if he did use it.
Okay.
Nicole?
Well, it wouldn't be Isabella because she's an informer.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't need to play. You could play with Jack
Probably
because I want to
Nicole.
get some sun.
Or maybe Kat. She might be around.
Sam, please go to the diary room.
Oh.
Weird.
Why? What the fuck? What's going on?
What's up?
That's not normal. What's that? Someone died?
Maybe.
Uh-oh. What?
Yeah, it's bad news.
Oh, fuck. Can't tell him in a letter. Oh, shit. What's happened?
I don't know, but it's definitely bad news.
Oh, I don't like it. Oh, oh, I don't like it. He's crying. His granddad died.
I don't know, why doesn't Big Brother tell him?
Yeah, go give him a letter. Oh my god, what's happened?
He's going to have to leave the house, isn't he?
Is he?
I don't know. Possibly, by the look of it.
He's got the veto or something. Shit. Is he going to leave?
Grandfather died.
Oh, his grandfather.
You said that?
Because it happened with Frankie Grande and Derek Levasseur. Both their granddads died the same week.
Shit.
Oh, bless him.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, that's a shame.
See him.
That's a shame. It's sad.
Would you leave Big Brother, though?
No, of course not. Grandad would want you to do it.
He would, wouldn't he?
Of course he would. It's only Grandad, it's not like your parent, is it? It's true though, but that's the natural order for them to die.
He was doing okay.
It's true. I think you're lucky to have grandparents once you're in your 30s, really. All mine died when I was well young.
Still got mine. Well,
Yeah.
I was always close with Pop. There were days I was just calling Pop just like talk to him.
Aww. They can't have just given him that letter.
He was the first
They
one.
must
Big
have
Brother must have
spoken
spoken to him, but they don't show it on the show, do they?
No.
Mostly they're not Big Brother, are they? They're just like some producer.
Yeah, but they would have spoke to him. They couldn't just give him that letter. That's not okay.
There's no words. Just looks like I don't do well with death at all.
Oh, I love it.
At least it's with Graham, though. We all know people that pass away, and it's extremely difficult.
He's not shouting anymore.
Being in the Big Brother house is really, really hard. Because you're not able to be there with your family.
Every cloud.
Him and I had a little talk the weekend before I came here, and he told me just to keep in mind my family. Don't forget about my wife being here.
Don't forget about your wife.
Stay focused. He loved me. So, going out from this day forward, I'm going to have a little extra pep in my step for Pop.
It's funny how Americans say forward. Forward.
And I know you're with Graham now. So
Does she? I missed that last bit because you were sneezing. Never mind.
I'm sorry you can't be with your family.
Yeah.
We'll give you every support.
Thanks for being here.
Wouldn't be anywhere else.
Thanks for being here. Where was I going to go?
We'll stand around you awkwardly.
Yeah.
That is really weird.
He's doing a somber veto ceremony.
Sorry.
Oh dear. Goodness. Is it hay fever?
I don't think so.
Huh. He ain't going to use it, is he? I'm like, it's what your grandpa would have wanted.
Really has done a little reality check for me in this game. And it made me once again realize that I'm in this game for me and my family. And
You've got to be able to laugh at these things. It comes to us all, doesn't it?
Even more pushes me to make sure that I make a great decision with using or not using this veto, because I need to figure out how I can get to the end for that 500K.
Use it on Kemi!
I think the house is too against Kemi for it to be
I
used.
know, I agree. It's too much blowback on him, isn't it, if he uses it?
The TV's going to turn on.
Up is on.
Ovi can't be fucked to watch it. It's pointless because they'd find out anyway.
Stupid, isn't it?
Showing them now makes no difference. Just let them watch all the time.
Just let them sit there in the background.
Oh yeah, well,
Look at those chairs! What the fuck? That's not okay. Oh, I didn't notice that last week.
I didn't either. I think they're new camp chairs.
Pow, 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 pow.
I have decided.
Remember I told you?
Not to use the power.
Sucker! How they fit Jessica then?
No, Kemi's gone.
Kemi and Jess.
Gone where? Upstairs?
Love you guys.
Yeah.
But right now, I don't want to create ripples
In the cupboard.
in this awesome Big Brother pool.
Go in the black person's room.
I want to go what's best for the HOH, what he's decided, and keep knobs the same.
Jessica will end up in there next week, won't she?
Yeah, either Jessica or Bella.
This veto meeting is adjourned.
Or Cliff. Oh, this music, man.
So Sam decided not to use the
That's inappropriate!
So the plan is still on schedule.
It's inappropriate! It's not
tense.
tense!
He was helping us out. Everything's pretty much smooth sailing at this point, and I've loved my HOH reign.
Fuck you.
2 of my best friends in this house are on the block, and now I have a really tough decision to make. I have to keep the person who I feel is going to help me more so down the line, and I really hope I make the right decision.
So I'm still on the block, and that really sucks, but I'm gonna keep on talking to people, create great relationships.
Wavy hair looks good.
Her hair's really nice.
Hear my name. Just rally to get all the votes that I need to stay here this week.
This is the best hair of the Big Brother
I
season
was
I've ever
really
seen.
hoping that Sam would
Including Jack. Jack has good hair too.
Talk last night, but I'm scrappy. I'm staying in the game. You're not going to see me in a camp comeback outfit. Doesn't even fit my style.
Yes.
All right, the veto meeting is over. The noms are set. Grateful now has to decide who we want to send out, Jess or Kemi. What's going to be better for our game? Because with Camp Comeback in play, these people will still be living in the house with us. This decision could come back to bite us in the ass.
Who will be evicted from the Big Brother house and join Camp
Isn't
Comeback?
Holly's face weird?
Kemi or Jessica? Find out live tomorrow at 9/8 Central on
Enhanced. I'm not sure that's the right word. Enhanced. Oh, wow, that went back as well as can be expected, i.e. exactly as we thought. Shit, isn't it? shit show.
Yeah, Rowan.
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 David's having a good time. I'm surprised that ain't another fucking Love Island advert.
Yeah, me too.
Motherfuckers. Anything to say about that? This episode is adjourned.
When exactly as I thought it was going to go.
That's my dissatisfied with Big Brother boy. And do emails. Even a break. I said press on.
Pardon me. Me too.
Hashtag me too.
I'll
see if I've got any content. You do the emails.
Okay.
I saved some stuff to Telegram. Oh, we can't forget to do that.
No, I've got that in my mind. There's only one email.
What?
Yeah, there's only the one, I think.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I feel like we should have more than that. No?
No, we don't. This one from Lorcan Murphy is from last week, isn't it?
Oh my god, look at this, what Alfie sent. Jackson tells Christy Cliff carries Orwell during BB After Dark as a message to his wife who watches. Annalise responds by saying, I'm going to cut it open with a fucking knife about Orwell. Christy, gut it. Christy suggests they flush Orwell down the toilet.
Like that chicken?
How the fuck are you going to fit Orwell down the fucking toilet?
Yeah, Shil Pachetti tried to flush a roast chicken and that didn't end well.
Disgusting.
Shouldn't do that with Orwell.
Not only racism, now animal cruelty. More animal cruelty. I'm going to retweet
Is
that.
Annalise saying this person is cis, right? Because Rowan said to us that cis is shit talking, remember? About Cliff at the moment.
About Cliff?
Her,
oh, yeah.
right?
What did she say about Cliff?
She said she wants to fucking punch Cliff in the face.
You can't say that about Cliff. That's not okay. Can you?
You shouldn't be able to say that about anyone in Big Brother, really.
Oh, look. Here's the transcript of what Annalise said about Jack. Christy Mouse. This is from Catty Cat Stand Jargon at Twitter. Christy Mouse. You didn't have sex then, did you? Annalise shakes yes. Shakes yes. Christy. Oh my god, I did not expect that. Annalise.
Nods, it should have been. Nods, yes, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah. Annalise, I'm like, what the fuck? Its dick is fucking huge. Just say it's. Christy, are you obsessed now? Anna Luce, huge. I've never experienced a dick that big. Hashtag BB21. I thought it was old, what's his face on bots then? Hashtag this, hashtag that.
Tom Riddleson.
Yeah.
So read this email.
No, I'm just going to read out random tweets people sent me. Yeah, go
on. Greetings, fellow Big Brother enthusiasts. We're living in a bizarro world, folks.
Who's this from?
Sorry.
Ah.
Part-time CBS Big Brother is a hodgepodge.
I love that word.
At least David got to narrate part of the Power of Veto episode. He's so observant and has such a good read on the house.
He seems like a nice fella.
I did enjoy his edit. I'm just going to put it out there to manifest David's eventual return to the game. Please and thank you.
Yes, thank you.
I'm going to double down and say Jessica goes to camp this week.
Oh, I hope so.
It's a delusional long shot, but I'm putting it out there. Kemi needs to stay in the house and win HOH. Side note, why is CBS not airing one single syllable of any of the shit coming out of out of the jackholes and their entourage of shit slingers? I'm over the disgrateful. Disgrate with an 8.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of disgraceful.
Oh, nice.
Disgrateful players.
Nice.
They've been in power since day one. We're 3 weeks in, and it's time for a power shift.
Chevrolet power shift.
Have-nots for a few of them would be Tony the Tiger. Great.
But have-nots is gone, in it.
Seems like it.
Is have-nots gone forever, Laurie, or just
she said,
temporary?
Manifesting. She's all about the manifestation this week.
Get the sage out.
So that's for now, loyal listener, Laurie.
Is that it? That's the only email we got?
The email we got this week.
That is pathetic. Thank God for Jay, who sent us that money.
That's true.
Is that it? Should we do our tribute?
Yeah, but I feel like we should probably use something. Do you not?
What do you mean?
Like a clip, because I've got one here, actually.
Okay.
I can find one. I'll just bring one up.
Alright, just pull one up on the monitor.
Hang on a sec there.
It's alright, I'm seeing if I've got any other content that we can... I always end up looking Well, we've talked about Jack's mugshot, haven't we?
No.
See that moustache? That's a crime in itself.
Oh, wow.
Isn't it? Jack's real name is John, and he was arrested twice for a DUI and aggrieved assault. Aggrieved assault?
What's that mean, DUI?
Drunk under the influence. Driving under the influence, sorry. Of course, if you're drunk you're under if you're drunk, you're under the influence.
I want to just talk about... I asked our American friends and listeners, Rowan and Laurie, what happens when people complain about a show in America.
They got Ofcom.
You complain to the FCC.
Oh yeah, the FCC won't let me be, let me be me, so let me see. They try to shut me down on MTV, but it feels so empty without me.
So
we should have known that.
What I want to know is, are you people conspiring against CBS? Are you complaining to the FCC? Because you should be.
Get onto that FCC. They haven't had no airtime since Eminem in the late...
Exactly, and when we have bad shit happening, we complain to Ofcom, don't we? And
I don't.
Well, no,
some
not
people
me.
do.
Well, people get up in arms about stuff. And it's not necessary to complain, don't they? Big Brother's had so many complaints over the years in the UK. I'm surprised this one's not getting a barrage of stuff. It
must do. I know it's been getting a lot of bad publicity. But
what, TMZ and stuff?
Big Brother, isn't it?
Comes part and parcel.
Part of the fun, isn't it?
So, shall we do our dedication now?
Yeah, let's do it.
This week, listeners, is with a very
sad piano music,
heavy heart that we say goodbye to a legend in the Big Brother community. Well, not community, but from Big Brother, a personality from Big Brother. We lost John McCruick, didn't we?
I think it's like one of our listeners has died then. John McCruick.
He was looking... We've seen him on TV recently looking
Remember
very
when he was on
dishevelled.
Boss? I was like, he looks like he's going to die.
Yeah.
You can't be like that fat and get that skinny and then not be something wrong with you. That's
true.
it. Yeah. What did he have? Lung cancer?
Don't actually know.
Yeah, lung cancer it was.
Really?
Yeah.
He's a cigar smoker, wasn't he?
Yeah. All that Diet Coke ain't good for you either.
No, that's true. So he was in Celebrity Big Brother, what? The third series of Celebrity Big Brother, I want to say. The one that had... Was it the one with Jackie? No, it wasn't, was it?
No. Was it?
Jermaine Greer and Caprice and Jeremy, wasn't it?
Wasn't Jermaine Greer was in with Jade?
No, Jermaine Greer was in with John McCruick.
No, because Jermaine Greer went over the wall because she didn't want to wait on Jade's family.
Nah, that was...
Who? I'm not getting her confused with.
Johnny Tourette.
No, and Jermaine Greer did it as well. They both... I'm telling you, Jermaine Greer was in with Jade Goody 100%.
She weren't.
Yes, she was.
I'm telling you, she wasn't. She was in with John.
No, she was...
And I got proof of it.
I've got proof. I got proof myself.
It was that journalist you're thinking of that was in with Jade Goody.
Carol Malone?
No, not even her. That blonde one.
No, because I remember Jermaine Greer writing an article about it. About how she didn't want to wait on Jade Goody and her man.
No, she didn't want to wait on Jackie Stallone. That's why she left. That's why Jermaine Greer left.
Oh.
But there was a few tweets from the Big Brother community, from the Big Brother presenters and stuff about John McCruick, wasn't there? Should have some on my timeline.
Go on.
Rylan definitely tweeted something. He said... Where is it? He said, very sad to hear of the passing of John McCruick. He was very much part of our BB Bots family and always entertained. Some may not believe me, but he was one of the biggest pleasures to be around and treated all my crew with the utmost respect, having a Diet Coke in your honour, John. And we both said we were going to raise a Diet Coke that day.
I actually did.
So did I.
I mean, I drink several Diet Cokes every day, but I did think of him when I drank it.
And then
I'm not saying that he wasn't a horrible sexist, because he was, but he was a great TV character.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for BB. Poor BB.
Booby. That's his wife. And Davina
That's what he called his wife.
Davina retweeted
did she?
BB Spy's tweet.
Cool.
With a clip of her interviewing John, which I think is what I'm going to play.
Oh, that's cool.
And she said, R.I.P. John's such a big character. Emma Willis, I noticed, didn't tweet a single fucking thing.
You don't fucking say. Fuck Emma Willis. We should have an amnesty of saying her name on
I wonder if Dermot tweeted anything.
Nah.
He's
above it and all.
Yeah, so you probably haven't seen this in a while either, so this will be a funny reminder of what John was actually like, because I'd kind of forgotten. You know it was a cantankerous old thing, but
Sure
when you
was.
watch this, it's a bit of a sort of shocking reminder of how horrible he actually was.
Wicked. Sweet.
The Diet Cola Gate.
Oh, well,
it was a drama.
Because you lied.
No, we didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, we didn't.
In the contract, let's get it quite clear.
Yeah.
In the contract, £3 a day for food, £168 a
absolutely.
week for everybody. They didn't say, but we'll take some of it back. They did not say that in the contract.
But we did say in the rules of the game, in the rules of the task, that you would gain some of your shopping and lose some.
No, that's £3. And I got a contract here. £3 and 168 quid. When they defined the cola thing, they broke their contract.
Cola.
I don't care what Big Brother.
What do you think we're talking to in over here?
Big Brother's probably telling her how to do it.
Contract.
Okay, it was quite funny though. Well, let's just take a look and maybe try and laugh at it now.
Quality.
Don't make John McClurrick angry. You wouldn't like him when he's angry.
How dare you!
Oh shit.
I have dark coats and I want my milk. Why should I talk to you? I have dark coats and my milk.
Still yelling in the studio.
Wicked.
Come back at any time to talk to Big Brother. Shut up! You're doing nothing for Big Brother until the milk and the double coat comes. Nothing! Fuck yourselves without me.
He just didn't talk for like 2 days.
Yeah, he went on a silent protest.
I was disappointed. I was like, I want him to sleep. There's the lung cancer. Jeremy.
It's Jeremy. Look, he's on the phone.
Yeah. Oh, cool. That's from Jermaine Green.
There she is.
Good morning, John.
Apology.
She was wonderful.
John, Big Brother will not throw you out of the house for sulking.
I'm not sulking.
There's some food for you here if you're interested, are you? That's a no then. We hope you're happy.
No, they gave them dark coats, which they've stolen.
They'll give them back to us today.
Now.
Have you talked to the group and asked whether they would be prepared to sacrifice anything of theirs in exchange for your fizzy drinks?
I wouldn't ask them. No! Now let me out of here. How dare you! Disgusting.
I like Davina being all quite like meek. That was funny.
That reminds
I don't remember her being like
of the
that.
way she used to present. Like
That's
Celebrity
funny.
was quite light-hearted, and
Yeah.
she was trying to poke fun at it.
I don't remember her being like that. That's funny.
From Emma.
No. There's a lot you don't get from her. That was good. That was good. Nice memories.
Aww.
No. Rest in peace, John. Hope you're drinking a Diet Coke up there in imaginary heaven.
With Pete Burns. Yeah, Pete Burns. Right.
Yeah, that was nice, that picture that Carl Gerard posted of
Yeah.
Pete Burns. And you said they weren't together in Big Brother, but they did that celebrity wedding planning show together. It was really good. It was fucking entertaining.
With Jedward, you said?
Yeah, no, Jedward did a different one.
Oh.
Yeah, Jedward planned someone's wedding, and then John McCrook and Pete Burns planned someone's wedding. And both were equally entertaining. And both weddings were a hot mess. Pete Burns and John McCrook did like this sort of like sort of Indian theme for the wedding with all this like, they were like, oh god, it looks like a brothel or something. It was all like red curtains like coming down and everything. It's like, oh god.
Sounds fun.
It was good. It's a good show. That's it really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite a serious one today, wasn't it?
Yeah. But I think we still had fun as well, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. No interruptions from any wildlife. Well, actually, there was.
Oh.
The flying ants, but
maybe
they didn't interrupt the pod.
That was on the... Check out our Facebook page, BB on Blast,
for the latest update on...
What?
Laurie's crossword
Yeah,
saga.
the final one of Laurie's crosswords, and it's a BBUS one, and there's a few clues that we didn't solve, so...
Oh yeah, we do need
up,
some help on
bitches. Anyway. Well, I feel despondent about the result, but that's just the way it's going to go, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing you can do about it.
At least someone's going to fight their way back in, but unfortunately...
They'll probably go out the same fucking week. Won't they?
Who? Oh, when they come back?
Yeah.
Unless they're granted some sort of immunity.
Revolving door, isn't it?
Yeah.
One in, one out.
four out. When you fucked up your casting.
Send us some emails next week. I feel lonely. Isn't it?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh, well.
No gossip, no nothing. Anyway, follow me on Twitter, like at VM.
Follow me on Twitter, BB_superfan.
Follow BB on Blast.
At BB on Blast.
follow BB on Blast Facebook page.
Maybe people haven't emailed us because they don't get this far and they don't know that our email's bbonblastpod@gmail.com.
Listen to us on Spotify, listen to us on Spreaker.
Subscribe on iTunes.
Retweet us, tell a friend. Read my book, First Aid Kit Girl. Did I already say that?
No.
Oh, sweet.
And we still haven't sorted out our deal with TV fucking... don't mention it by name.
I left that for you to sort out. Another thing on your to-do list that's been forgotten.
Yeah, true.
Thanks so much for listening. Hopefully we'll know more about what's going on by next week.
Yeah, enjoy Love Island.
Probably not. Yeah, we might watch Love Island right now. No, probably not. Love you. Bye.
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 At Sleep Outfitters Outlet, great sleep is a big deal. Save 40 to 60% every day on every Sealy, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. Queens as low as $249. Customer exchanges, closeouts, and floor samples. Inventory changes daily, so come in for your dream deal today. With no credit needed financing, expert advice, and up to 60% off retail, it's never been easier to get the sleep and savings you deserve. Go to sleepoutfittersoutlet.com for financing details and to find a store near you.